It helps if you turn on the mic before you go live. What's up, baby? Hi, I'm Michael Dinacola, your most illustrative host. Welcome back to the stream. Today we will be doing more Inktober work, and I'm going to just, well, check out this drawing. This is the most recent drawing I did last night / this morning. Posted on the social media as a channel is want to do. As always, at the start of the stream, I like to show you guys a time lapse of what I most recently worked on, as well as thanking my patrons. Thank you, patrons. Hey, patrons. Thank you. Thanking my patrons, thanking my YouTube members, my Twitch subscribers, my Discord gang, and everyone on the various social media platforms for their continued support and just community participation. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Always giving me something fun to look at on the Discord. Something silly to talk about. I am underslept again today. But we're going to change that. Tonight's the night. We're going to have a normal conversation. I've been doing these Inktober challenges, and they are ass. Most days, I honestly don't even bother... Most days I don't even bother doing the prompt at all. I just skip it because the prompt sucks. I mean, literally the other day the prompt was my perception of what the prompts were, what their desired, like the desired outcome or the purpose of the prompts. As far as I had understood up to this point was that, hey, you're doing the Inktober challenge. You're gonna be drawing. You're gonna be making drawings, inked drawings, for all the 31 days of the month of October. And here's a prompt to guide you along. Here's a prompt list. Follow these and then draw these things in this list. But then I'm looking at these prompts, and they're so bad. Like they're not like they don't engage you in any like meaningful manner. It's just like it felt. It's one thing to do. One year there was prompts that were very like emotionally impactful. Like one prompt would be tragedy, another one would be whatever. Pick an explosive emotion in word form. Despair, right? I mean, they weren't all sad, right? Jubilation would be another. Like all these words, they kind of like they allowed your mind to kind of wander, which I thought was actually helpful in regards to Inktober, because sometimes as illustrators, as artists, you can get kind of locked in a kind of creative holding pattern. Artist block is what it's most commonly referred to. And I always thought that, oh, these prompts were the creators. These prompts were the creator's way of helping you break through any art blockage you might have, right? It's like, here, if you can't think of anything to draw, use this word and let your mind kind of explore what that word means to you and what that might translate to as a finished piece on the page. However, when you're drawing words, when the drawing prompt that you have is like something like despair or jubilation or like emotive words like that, it does allow your mind to think freely. Even if it's something basic but interesting, even if it's something basic but compelling, like samurai, katana, right? But these words for this prompt, the prompt list for this Inktober, it's words like booger, beak, like it's just words that are just shit. They're not engaging, they're not fun, they're not interesting, they're not thought-provoking. It literally feels like he just flipped through a random word generator and just that's what the prompts are. They're just, or he's just completely disinterested in the word lists, the prompt lists, and he just shitted one out. So yeah, I've been largely ignoring the prompts for that reason. It's like this isn't compelling. I'm not like, if anything, this compels me to not draw, because this sucks. What's up, Bill, baby? Hey, Bill, welcome back to the stream, sucker.
We are back. We are back on the top. The cream of the crop. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The cream of the crop. Hey, what's up, cutie? Dude, guess who's like 2 episodes away from being all caught up on Spy Family?
Oh, you got in?
I'm in there. I'm in there.
How
like,
did you get into Spy Family of all things?
I'm in there like Anya sneaking into the prestigious school for, gifted youngsters.
She steals the show. That thing.
Dude, all right. I know you fucking only watch subbed, so the what noise does she make when she hears something that she shouldn't and she can't contain her facial expression?
Waka waka.
Because in the English version,
funny part is,
yeah.
what does she say in English?
And then she goes, huh? but it's like in a really cute, high pitched, yeah, let me it sounds almost exactly like an exacerbated baby would, like a shock sigh.
That's what she does in Japanese, but with like a proper Japanese term.
No, there's no proper Japanese term for that. I mean, there's no proper American term for that. So it's just the noise that she makes. But my God, dude, every time it happens, it cracks me up, man. Every time she hears something that like no 6-year-old should ever hear, like you're talking about like disemboweling people, and she makes like, huh? like that fucking like, and the eyes, they change the eyes too. The eyes go fucking like little pinpoints, and oh my God, man, dude.
Yeah, listen to this short. And the fun part is when Spy Family started, Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen does the same expression and the same vocal spasm whenever he sees something excited. So they started pairing them up as like the strawberry siblings because of their hair.
That's funny. Waku waku.
So yeah, whenever you hear that waka waka, you know the hilarity is about to ensue.
So funny, dude. The episode I was watching was minor spoilers for the series. I mean, they're not really. There's no like big twists and turns yet. The one where they are in the aquarium. Did you see that one? She's in the aquarium.
Of course.
And then that she catches wind of that spy, right? So that spy is running away from Twilight, about to alert all of his cohorts that, oh shit, Twilight's here, or no, there's spies here. Let's go kill this guy. And her, being a little baby genius, grabs onto his what did you call that? His coattail, right? His literal grabs onto his coattail and like is grabbing onto him as he's running. And as she runs past the hallway where Yor is looking for her, she says, "I'm being kidnapped." Is that what she said in the sub?
Yeah, she's like, "Mom, I'm being kidnapped."
And dude, that was the funniest thing. I love it when Yor does the transformation from...
Oh, when Yor turns from a housewife to assassin, it's fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
It's even more played in the manga, like, because you can add screen tone, you can add a lot of hatching. It's like, imagine the anime but on crack.
Oh man, dude, I had no idea, man. I finished Fooly Cooly, I finished Castlevania, I watched the most recent dub release of My Hero Academia, Mob Psycho, and I think there's another dub, I don't know, but I'm like, fuck, what do I watch? I got nothing. And then I remembered I had downloaded Spy X Family on a whim. I saw it somewhere on a legal site where people store their DVDs.
Their Blu-rays.
Yeah, where people, they shore up their legally owned Blu-ray copies. Yeah, no, anyway. So I was perusing the DVD rack online, and I saw it, and I thought, I've heard nothing but, dude, you know what it was? Here's what got me. Here's what got me to download it. Honestly, there was a month where I don't know if it was the manga or the anime numbers. I mean, it's interchangeable at this point, but it was literally My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, all of those shows that I know and love and watch religiously. All of them were like, I think they were up there, and I think like Spy Family like had beaten them all.
Oh yeah, that was when the first part of the season, or season 1, when it aired, and it was shitting on everything.
It took a hot dump on like every other show. I was like, what is this show? So I'm like, so I downloaded it as a fluke just to see, just see like what's this hype all about? And I thought, you know what? Yeah. Worst case scenario, I'm sketching, right? So I'm like, it's just gonna be on in the background. If it stinks, I'll just shut it the fuck off, But dude, I was fully engaged, man. I finished it in like, honestly, in a day and a half. I finished all of them.
Look at you.
Up to like episode 14, because I think what's released now is like maybe like episode 16.
Yeah.
But I'm 2 weeks behind.
They're doing the dumb thing where instead of calling it season 1 and season 2, they're like, oh, we're gonna make a
part
20-something.
Yeah.
20-something long season. It's all the same.
Yeah. But I thought it was funny that I just so happened to jump in when the second part of the season 1 had started. So it was nice. It's nice, and in true Crunchyroll fashion, or is it Funimation? Dude, I thought those companies were joining. Why like they still?
I think they are. I think they were all bought out recently by Sony.
Yeah, Sony owns them both.
So, I mean, they haven't finished with whatever merger it has to go through in regards, especially in regards to like resources, not voice actors, but websites, servers, and all that bullshit. Because it isn't just copy paste, or at least I don't think it is.
Now, I'm wondering if you are a Funimation subscriber, and they're releasing the three dubs that are being dubbed right now are My Hero Academia, Mob Psycho, and Spy Family. Those are the three big ones that are like currently dropping throughout the week. I think Mob Psycho is on Fridays and the other ones are on Sundays. I don't know what the exact release date, but imagine you're like a Crunchyroll subscriber and you want these other shows. You're a Funimation subscribers and you want the other shows that are on Crunchyroll, but you can't because they're on different websites, but they're owned by the same company. I don't know. It's just imagine like having a Netflix subscription and trying to watch Hulu shows, but you can't because even though Hulu and Netflix have merged, you have to just kind of wait around twiddling your thumbs because not allowed.
Yeah. You gotta wait, or
I'd be pissed,
pay for
man.
all the subscriptions available, or you just sail the high seas.
Yeah.
That was the initial drive of Netflix, was that everything was in one place. And now that it's become a competitive area, a competitive field, streaming, everyone's grabbing a little bit of something, and now there's so much. Especially in this example with anime, you can watch on different. I think there are like 5 different sources for you to watch anime. I don't know if there's on HBO, but there's Netflix, there's Hulu, there's Disney Plus,
Netflix.
there's Crunchyroll, there's Crunchyroll, there's Funimation. Yeah, that's 5 different sites. At $12 a month each, $10 a month.
Yeah, Nikki.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Nicole, are you dressed for a date?
Yeah, you look very luxurious, Nikki Gonzalez.
Thanks. Yeah, I have something.
You look like you're about to. Yeah, you look like you're about to smear that lipstick all over somebody.
Are you
Maybe.
are you streaming or like going out and out?
I'm meeting somebody.
Okay,
You're
okay.
eating somebody.
Eating? No.
Ooh,
No.
gobble gobble.
None. Gobble gobble.
Hey,
Mike, you didn't answer my question. Did you sleep at all?
I slept from like 10:30 to like 3 p.m. Like 10:30 a.m. to like 3 p.m.
What the fuck are you doing? I mean, you're watching Spy Family. I know that much.
I'm watching Spy Family. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm not sleeping. I can't get enough of that Spy Family. What if all streaming services merge together into one service? Well, so well, the problem is, right? Well, that would suck because now you're dealing with a full-blown monopoly, right? Which is kind of like it's shit when you think about it in the long run, because they get to dictate terms and price and take shit away, and there's literally nothing you can do about it. I mean, look no further than internet service providers. There are some
Shit, like Xfinity? Oof.
there are some places in the country. There's a fair amount of places in the country where even in New York City, there's only one game in town, and either you buy your internet from them, or get fucked, or nothing, or you don't get to go on the internet. Like it's literally that. It's that level of. Not that streaming is a utility the way the internet is, but you catch my drift. Just widespread monopoly can really turn around and bite you in the fucking ass. So it's like, you want choices, but the way it's done now also sucks because specifically in regards to content providers, with everything all broken up into the fucking 12 different services. I can't tell you how many times this happened where between the services that I pay for and the ones that my friends pay for that we swap, I've got a lot of my bases covered, Bale. I've got YouTube TV for like live TV, so I can watch like Formula One and stuff. YouTube TV, Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Apple TV. I'm sure I'm missing like a couple, but like I've got all the big ones, like all the major ones.
Did you say Netflix?
Yeah, I did say Netflix. But I'll be like, oh hey, this new thing's coming out. Perfect. Let's pull it up. And then it's like only available on Paramount Plus. And I'm like, what? It's like only available if you've got the Stars package. I'm like, who the fuck has the Stars package? Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, did I say HBO Max too? I've got that also. But I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, what? Like, I'm not gonna buy these obscure ones for $12 a month when they've got like one show that I might not even like that I want to check out, or like one movie. Like, there's like a Halloween movie that I want to watch, but it's only available on blah blah. Oh, Disney Plus as well. I don't know if I said that. Yeah, so I've got like the major ones, but like even then, I'm still not covered. And then sometimes, and then here's the other thing, Bale, come like the holiday season, come like whatever movie surrounds a celebration, like a seasonal celebration, they will remove their licenses off the platform. So like, let's say Tim Allen's Santa Claus, he might have that like year round, but come December, you're like, okay, I just saw the other day, the Santa Claus on Netflix. Let me turn, and it's like, where is it? It's gone. And you're like, well, how do I watch it? So like you go to like whatever, you're like, how do I watch this? And it's like you could rent this now on Amazon Prime. It's like rent. It's like it was free to stream. Well, free. I pay for a service, but it was on the service like a couple days ago. It's like, well, too bad, dickhead. Now you got to pay. It's like, fuck, man. And by the way, you're renting it. You don't own it. And then sometimes even if you do own it, sometimes digitally, they will revoke the license and you can't watch it.
Yep. I've had two movies, Young Frankenstein and Airheads. They've both done that on iTunes.
Yeah, it's completely fucked.
Really?
It sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, they've no refunds or anything. They lose the licensing and you lose the movie.
Yeah, once the studio that they've paid to license the property for digitally, once their license is revoked or up, or once the terms are done, they literally cannot sell it to you anymore, and they can't store it publicly on their services. So they lose it and you lose it too. It's fucked.
Yeah, I think it's also it's a little weird because like with Airheads specifically, they pulled it at some point and then you couldn't get the movie anywhere. Like you can't buy Airheads digitally. And I don't think you can buy Young Frankenstein digitally right now either.
Yeah. I mean, and listen, to Bale's point, all that does is drive up piracy.
And to that I say fuck it. Steal away. They're forcing you to. Like, I'm sorry, but like, an abandonware game that I download, I'm not stealing.
I mean, let's be honest, dude. If you pay for a movie and then you can no longer watch that movie through no fault of your own, but because they've stopped you from being able to experience the thing that you bought, that again 20 years ago, if you'd gone to Walmart and hit the fucking
or you
DVD
bought
rack,
physical now.
right, that's the same thing. You'd still be able to watch it in the comfort of your home. The fact that they've removed that out of the equation, at that point, how could you say, oh, you can't pirate? How dare you pirate? It's like, I paid for this. Yeah, no, go fuck yourself.
Well, I equate that to like if I can't find a movie anywhere to watch, like I can't even buy the fucking
right.
thing.
You can't rent it.
That's it. That's the same thing to me as an abandonware game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Listen, and if those of you who are watching or listening don't know what abandonware is, after a certain point in time, these games you can't play them anymore. The companies just give them up.
They lose the licensing. So things like Wolverine, every James Bond game ever. They lose the licensing. They can't legally sell them, but there's copies out there.
But even games that companies do have the license to, they just don't sell anymore. Like like Red Dead Revolver, right? Maybe you want to play that, right? And like fucking Rockstar probably they still own the rights to that, but they're not selling that game.
Oh yeah, they are. No.
Are they still selling fucking Red Dead Revolver, dude?
Dude, backwards compatible on the Xbox 360.
Shit, dude.
Yep.
When the fuck did that happen? Anyway. All right, so
that was one of the last slated, like 100 games.
Poor example, because that's actually a good one. That's apparently still a moneymaker. but there are other examples where companies, even they still have the license, they don't make it anymore because
Manhunt 2, Rockstar, Manhunt 2. There you go.
Is that one they don't offer anymore? Is that one they fucking took away?
Yeah. You cannot buy Manhunt 2 anywhere. You have to go to an abandonware site.
Right. So what ends up happening? So there are people that love these games, and you can see why, right? There are plenty of examples of people that love older media. Fuck, we were talking about making cassette mixtapes just yesterday. What happens when the company stops giving a shit? But then the hardware upgrade, I remember, I think somebody was trying to figure out a way to get Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri to work on a modern computer because it was like not. And I was on some Reddit thread somewhere, and there were coders in there talking about how to like get it up and running, or like try to like maybe get emulators so that
it's you either use an emulator or you build a virtual machine within your machine. Like I used to do that for DOS and shit.
Right, build a virtual machine that's like running Windows 95, so you could boot up Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri off like an ISO or something. But like
some paperboard.
Right, but like that's what I mean, right? There are some really diehard fans, and this is what's the word for it? What'd you call it? Dead media? Abandonware.
Abandonware,
yeah. These companies, they just fuck it. They're just not worth the effort to keep around. And there are diehard fans of that very same thing, so they do their best to bridge that gap. But it's illegal. Technically, it's you're not allowed to do that. It's not your property. You have the rights to it or the copyright. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it.
I'm pretty sure downloading abandonware games is actually legal. As long as you don't redistribute. Like, don't get me wrong, every time I download one, and there have been many, I use my VPN.
Is this the printing thing all over again?
Yeah, basically. Like, it's here's the thing. You can't buy it if it's out there in the ether and it's no longer licensed. I don't think it costs that. Like, I don't think it's illegal to download itself.
I don't, dude.
But let's say you started selling copies of 2003 Xbox PS2 smash hit The Punisher after downloading it, you may have a problem. Hey, I love that game. Don't laugh.
Listen.
The game's amazing.
I mean, isn't the Deadpool game? Is that still available?
Yep. No. You cannot purchase it. No, but it's another abandonware. I actually bought it when it came out, so I can install it on Steam whenever I want, motherfucker.
I think it's on my PlayStation 3, 4. I don't know how old that game is. It's 4. It's gotta be
You
4.
can't trust Sony, man. They got rid of Cyberpunk. They pulled PT. They'll pull it. They'll
Oh
pull it.
shit, they did pull that.
Pieces of shit.
Guillermo del Toro, suck my balls, says Mr. Sony.
Yeah.
mean,
I
Sony
don't know why I heard
moved
Guillermo
there.
del Toro. That is
Guillermo,
him, right?
So,
That is his name, right?
Guillermo, isn't it?
yeah.
Guillermo, yeah.
Yeah.
Gizmo.
Gizmo. Ooh, yeah, what we do.
Do you think people call Guillermo Gizmo?
No one calls
They do
Guillermo
now.
del Toro anything but Mr. Del Toro.
I'd call him Gizmo, dude.
Mr. Del
His
Toro,
face
you can
is
zip up
gone.
your
No,
pants.
you know what?
again.
Actually, I'd probably call him Will. If because that's
fuck?
that's
Why will?
oh, I see. You uneducated dickheads don't know that Guillermo in English is William.
Sorry, it's almost age.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
uneducated dickhead.
Damn,
this guy.
fucking went right for it. That hurt. That
Uh,
stinks.
Listen,
No, no,
this
no.
guy, jeez.
It doesn't make any
That was
fucking sense.
great.
It doesn't make. Well, I got Nikki to giggle, and there
I
it is.
guarantee you didn't know that it actually meant that until you saw it in one of those like 10 things you didn't know about Guillermo del Toro.
No, I
You
fucking
opened up
I met a
Snapple
fucking
bottle and you
dude.
fucking read it.
I knew a day laborer from like Guatemala whose name was Guillermo. He's like, call me Will. And I'm like, what the why? I'm like, what the fuck is that?
What
I'm
is
like
that?
I'm like, I can't even pronounce. I'm like, how do you say your name?
What?
I'm like, Guillermo? What the fuck? He's like
Guillermo. It's
How
an
many
E, and then it's a
U's and
Y-E.
Q's?
yeah, no.
Guillermo.
I don't
Yeah,
understand
it's-
how I can pronounce the fucking thing, but you're over here like Guillermo.
It's like, listen, Guillermo. He's like, just
But
call
you
me
also
Will.
grew up around Latins, Matt, so you kind of
That's
have
yeah.
that.
You're right. That's all I grew up around.
What did you say, Mike? Listen, Guillermo.
Listen,
look
Guillermo.
at me, Guillermo.
Listen, Guillermo.
Quiet you.
Yeah, call me Will. So that always stuck. Because it always stuck
Do you think
because
he
it
ever
doesn't
did
make
let
any
people-
fucking sense.
Shit was fun.
Wait, say that
Call me
again?
Will if you want, Bobo. Bobo Faggins. Fraggins.
Ooh,
Jesus, I'm off. I'm tired.
Uh,
bro.
what?
That was a slip.
That's
Oh,
all right.
Didn't
fuck,
mean that
Maddie. Maddie.
Somebody's
I already
in
did
trouble.
one stream. I'm ramping up for another one, and my caffeine's wearing off at this point.
I feel like everybody in this chat's having
Dude, I once,
right now.
dude, I once entered a stream by doing. I did Frodo Baggins, but I switched the first letters of his first name and surname, and you get Brodo Aggins.
Brodo TOS.
Yeah. I said, yo,
It's
yo,
Aggins.
yo. I'm like, yo, what's up, Brodo Aggins? And then it was immediately like, wow.
Did you get like hissed out
You
of the
shut down the
chat?
stream?
No, I think I entered Samuel Tucker Young stream like that. I think I was like,
Of all people to say that,
That is
eh,
fucking suboptimal.
Way to
Yeah.
go, Michael.
I may have allegedly called him that word in jest once, and he
Oh wait, no.
he flew off the handle,
He
man.
did not appreciate it, right?
Yeah,
you've told the story.
he went full fucking Twitter on me, but I stood my
Was it-
ground,
wait,
dude.
wait, you were in stream.
No, no,
saying-
no, no, no.
That's
We were
true.
him and I were at TwitchCon, and I was like, "What's up, you fucking? What's up, you fig?"
Yeah.
And
Newton.
and he was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What's up, you fig Newton?" And he was like, "How dare you use that word?" I'm like, "Fuck off." He's like, "No." He's like, "No, no, no. This is not a joke." I'm like, "It is a joke. Go fuck yourself." And at that point, I'm
I'm
like,
acting like a fake Newton.
You guys never had a beer again.
"Yeah." Now, honestly, dude, I was getting so agitated. I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm like,
This is what
am
happens.
I gonna punch this dude because he's getting fresh, right? He's getting aggro, he's getting fresh, and I'm like,
Yeah.
am I gonna punch this dude? Maybe, maybe. But eventually, like,
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Was he getting agitated because you kept pushing the issue? Because I think this is one of the things that you do. You know, like if I was about look at the back of your GI Joe card, like it would be a statistic of yours, like, oh, this pushes your buttons.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep pushing your buttons.
Oh, brah.
No, it was one of those things where it was clearly a joke. The intention was a joke. You didn't find it funny. You found it offensive. You stated that you found it offensive. I'm not going to do it again. Yeah, Midry, I'm talking about Samuel Tucker and I fucking got into not a shouting match, but
a
we
fist
got
fight.
we got into like not a fist fight, but near
More of a disagreement.
a verbal disagreement that was getting very heated. That if not escalated, it might have come to physical.
It started
sounds
as a
like a
gentleman's disagreement and went to
You
become
know
a
what it is?
doozy.
It's because, all right, again, this happened before. This happened with me, me and John Amore. Sometimes listen, I push boundaries, right?
Boundaries.
I'm a habitual line stepper. I say things that I shouldn't. I speak out of turn. I say rude things. I think I made a comment this is a few weeks ago. I made a comment about John's wife being like a squirter, or I don't know, like not. It was something
Even
sexual.
remember.
It was something sexual. I don't even, like, again, like I said it was a fucking like a millisecond long joke that I said quickly, and I just moved past. It was in the middle of, like, we're doing our like normal shtick where we talk about like pussy and ass and farts, and I'm like, oh well, John fucking comes on his wife's face too, blah 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 blah, and then the fucking the pervert train keeps rolling down the hill. He messages me, John Amore, and he's like, I don't like the way you spoke about my wife. And I'm like, when the fuck did I speak about your wife? And he's like, well, you said something unsavory. And I said, fine, I won't do it again. All right. That's it. And that's it. And I haven't done it again, and I won't do it again. He spoke. He said he's uncomfortable with this, and he was honest. And I respect John. He's a good friend. No problem. Now, if this had happened with Samuel Tucker Young, I find this which he did, but he didn't let it go. So I was like, dude, it was a joke. I'm not a fucking, I'm not going to go outside with a baseball bat looking for homosexuals to bash. We're just fucking around. We're just using gamer words here.
He's saying just the fact that you were using it as a joke.
Yes.
Was enough to say, hey, knock it off.
It became a moment for him to start getting on the moral high ground. It became, it's soapbox time.
Shame.
And I'm like, dude, fucking let it go. And he wouldn't let it go. And that's when I start
Let it go?
Yeah, that's when I start getting agitated. I'm like, you know my intent. I've explained myself. We're fucking like, it's been minutes now, and you won't shut the fuck up about it.
It's been minutes?
Yeah, no, he was going on and on and on, and like as if we were on Twitter right now. I think that's what it was.
Right.
He started behaving in real life as if real life were Twitter, and it was just like him and I. And it was getting on my nerves, and I was getting quite agitated. So then, the thought comes of like, it's like, this guy's not gonna shut the fuck up, man. And like, is he just gonna keep working himself up? Luckily, I think there was another person there that was able to diffuse the situation, but it was definitely headed towards that way.
Yeah. Like what? Physicality?
I think so. Personally, I think so. I mean,
I think you were looking forward to it. Sounds like.
I mean, I wasn't not looking forward to punching Samuel Sucker Young in the face for being a dickhead. I mean, not
treating
a dickhead.
Twitter like treating life like Twitter.
Yeah, but for the longest time, I thought I was the only person. For the longest time, I thought, man, is it just me?
Nikki thinks the same thing too.
Nikki would like to punch Samuel Tucker in the face too. Sure. Yeah. No, Midger. Midger Millet, my beloved friend Austin, Dennis Jacobson. He was on this very stream not long ago, and he said, you know what? Samuel Tucker Young is a fucking piece of shit. That guy's an asshole. Oh. Fuck that guy. Oh. And I was like, and I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
I was like, what?
Because I thought I was the only one. I thought I was the only one who felt this way. So having my feelings validated.
Sam and I have a long history.
Having my feelings validated by a person who isn't nearly as nuts in that regard as I am, it felt good. I still remember the story of him banging two Twitch girls. Dude, that guy, here's the other thing, right? So he's like the male feminist, the hyper progressive, the, for lack of a better term, SJW type. But then it's like, oh, he's a complete fucking, like, he's it's like, oh my God, he's such he's such a male feminist. He's such a sensitive guy. He's so in touch with his emotions. He's crying on stream, but he's definitely like fucking everything that came in his past. Two Oak, I'm telling you, dude, if there was a woman that you saw him meeting up with in person in LA, he was most likely fucking them. I shit you not. Oh. Like, dude, I don't want to listen. I don't want to, but like, I can't tell you. I literally cannot tell you how many Twitch streamers he fucked. One, because I think I'd get in trouble for it, and two, because like I can't even imagine. Because it was every time he was in another woman's stream that he had met in real life. He's like, oh yeah, we're sexting or fucking or this, and it got to a point where I'm like, dude, I don't want to know anymore. Like I'm
15?
Dude, I'm like, keep me the fuck out of it. Because also, by the way, it would go wrong. Because of course it would go wrong. And I'm like, dude, I don't want anything to do with this, man. I'm like, just go as crazy as you want with your dick, but leave me out of it, man.
Crazy.
Eric did make a good point, and most of those like real male feminists are frauds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a deflection tool, isn't it? It's
Well, it's a way to get on the
hey,
inside.
I'm on your
literally
side. Don't
and
pay attention
figuratively.
to me, but really, I'm just as guilty as everybody else.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
the snake you can trust.
Right. I mean, I'd respect him if he were a womanizer and just everybody knew he was a fucking whore. I'd respect that more. You know what? Because I was friends with many a man whore in my day. I could even toss my own hat into that ring. I was
definitely whorish.
I was a whore. I was a harlot. Listen, I had my fun in my youth, and you know what? I never hit it. I was what I was. You know, I'll sometimes be like, hey, we should be friends. I'd say, no, we shouldn't be friends because I'm gonna try to fuck you at some point, you know, respectively and consensually. But yes,
Isn't that like? But I mean, that's a fair point.
long as
I
you
think
say
you
that,
made
I
about
guess.
young people in general. Like, in your 20s, can you really have a friend of the opposite sex that there is
not that you find
zero-
attraction to. In my opinion, not that you find
Yeah.
attraction to. If you find them to be a real uggo, which is why I had a bunch of female friends that were really close, I didn't want anything to do with them. Like even if I was getting the vibe that
Didn't
like,
we have this conversation?
We
about
did.
The best friend. What happened with mine?
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Did he have an attraction to you, or did you have an attraction to him?
Oh hell no. No, he was like my best friend.
Oh, geez,
and
the way she
then,
said it.
well, relax, okay. He was my best friend, and then later on, I found out that he was actually in love with me. But I was like, I don't feel that way. And then he, like a year later, he moved to Texas, and now he's dating a dude. Later on, I found
No, no, you weren't attracted to him because he was an uggo, like Mike says.
No,
that,
she wasn't attracted to him because he was gay.
No, wait, what? No, wait.
He's
I'm curious. Why weren't you attracted to him, Nikki?
he wasn't my type.
Oh, he's fat.
He had hair.
Oh, he wasn't
That was
bald.
it. That was the qualifier.
He wasn't
That
bald,
was the
dude.
cutoff. He's like,
Yeah.
"All right, you got
How
hair
bald is
follicles.
he?
I can see him. Get the fuck out of here.
How bald is he on the Bruce Willis spectrum?
I could imagine Nikki like trying to make it work. So like,
Did Matt just say Booze Willis? Because that's something else.
Bruce Willis, my friend.
I love Booze Willis.
Booze Willis.
That's a good
I was
nickname
booing Willis.
for a
Sorry.
fucking drunk.
Yeah.
I'm imagining Nikki on Photoshop with this guy's picture, just like photoshopping out the hair to try to see how he would look. You know, putting a little bald
She took
cap on.
classes
Not
just
being
to
into it.
Photoshop hair.
Yeah, she's like, "Hey, we're going swimming. Wear this swimming cap."
Where
No,
is
you just-
in colored
look-
skull cap?
The
Yeah.
dude.
You just look so good in a beanie.
Yeah. Just thinking.
Tuck all your hair in.
Yeah.
All of it.
I don't think he's got the head for it. Do you know it's gotta suck?
Oh, that's not a lie. There's some people who have just like
No.
ugly shaped.
No, dude. Yeah,
Charlie
misshapen heads, man.
Yeah, like Klingon levels of a point to a
pointed head, dude. A
Klingon,
pointed skull, dude.
Man.
It is
That
freaky,
like,
man.
It's like flesh-colored slee stack. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like they look
Oof.
like a lizard person.
Ew.
Yeah, no.
Man.
Eric is right, dude. Some people cannot. God forbid you're bald and you're a pointed head bald guy. At that point, you just gotta get a toupee or something, man.
You
There's
know what's
no way.
even worse?
I'm gonna get
If
me
you're-
some
If you are a
hymns.
pointed head bald guy and you have like the Picard ring of hair, like just looks like a fucking island
Oh my
volcano.
God,
It's your
dude.
halo, bro.
Oh my god, dude. The fucking like the backwards visor of hair.
It's when you
Yeah,
fell from
yeah.
heaven.
Yeah, no, just shave it off, man. I would say second to the pointed head is the guy that's got what looks like hot dog rolls on the back of his neck. You ever see those guys?
Oh,
They
that's
just got
worse.
perpetual
That's
like it
worse.
looks like a mouth on the back of their neck. There's so much
it's
like
a
fat.
pack It's a pack of Franks back there. somebody
Yeah,
once said to
dude.
me.
Yeah. Dude, I've seen those guys. I'm like, how do you
Pack of
shave it
Franks?
in there? Like, it's almost like what are those dogs with all the wrinkles and folds on their face?
Well, it's just
Sharpay?
skin.
Yes, I'm like, it looks like a Sharpay on the back of your head. How do you get the razor in there? Like, do you have to pull? You probably
so
have to pull. You have to
cute.
pull the folds out to get in there.
Okay.
Probably. I mean, you get a rolling pin, and you have them lay down, face down. You just start rolling those motherfuckers out.
Yeah.
Knead it out. It's like a good pasta.
You tape it. What's up, Killer Crotch? You tape it down.
Get,
Baby, get my duck tape. I gotta shave. I gotta shave
You
these
tape it up.
frankfurters.
Yeah, you tape it up. All the wrinkles go to your forehead, but you tape it up.
It's like clockwork. It's clockwork orange. It's just for your fat folds.
Fuck me,
That's
man.
too much.
God,
How'd you get here? Oh, right,
man.
because Sam Tucker Young.
Samuel Tucker Young could dig a
made you
joke.
feel bad.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, no. Oh, boy. You know, but it's things like that. The moments like that happen, you're like, oh, you know what? Oh, we can't be friends. You missed the whole thing. We could have misunderstandings. That's fine. And, you know, like I said, if we're friends, I'll hear you out. I'm willing to hear you out. I'm not like a...
Where do you think it went wrong? Is it because it got to a place where it wasn't coming from a place of respect anymore? It was literally like browbeating you for the sake of browbeating you?
Right. That's what it was. It became like, it felt like it was grandstanding,
It was a lesson,
soapboxy
right?
lecturing time. It's like, oh, I just walked into a forceful TED talk, and now I'm being like spoken down to. After I've been, you know, after I've done the mea culpa, after I've said, okay, you know, my bad. No, I'm still like, it's still going. And like at that point, it's like, all right, come on, dude.
Do you think there was a little bit of guilt on their part, Mike? You think they were also feeling something? I mean, not to say you have to consider that, but now looking back, I'm like, I wonder if they're going through that shit too, but in a very, very different way. You know?
Looking back, I think that dude fucking hates himself. At least then.
Yeah.
At least then. That personal point, personal opinion, I think he fucking can stand himself. And I think all that animosity, he was just throwing it outward, you know.
Right.
And but I just happen to be the recipient of it. But fuck that, man. I'm not a fucking punching bag, dude. You know? Yeah.
Here's the thing: Dale fucks everything that moves too, but he loves himself.
Yeah, he's a filthy whore. He's a filthy harlot, but we love him for it. Yeah, he's like our Samantha from Sex and the
Pigeons in
City.
the local park give him a nervous look whenever he walks through.
Yeah, no.
Dale?
It smells like a fish market between his legs perpetually.
That's so disgusting and true.
Yeah. You know,
It's like, who brought the octopi? Midroom says, Midroom, do you want to get on voice chat? I could drag you in. Nobody's talking over each other. Everyone's being nice. Agreed. That's like the first step towards empathy. Like, oh shit. You're fucked up. Yeah. Oh man. Hey, Killer Crotch. Tape it down. Hey, just out of curiosity, Killer Crotch, how'd you find this stream? No way it was Somo's Twitch.
Somebody started Twitch whore.
Nikki, are you upset that I'm now that I'm a Somo's Twitcher that I'm more Hispanic than you?
Hey.
Who's eating?
Me.
What are you eating?
They're so good. Somebody said octopus and my mouth started watering.
Oh boy, give me those suckers,
gross.
baby.
I mean, I'm not even eating anything. It's just my big fat tongue. You know, somebody said octopus. I was like, oh.
You know, dude, I like calamari, man. I'll eat those fried up little suckers. You were in my recommended.
right.
No shit, they recommended me. Damn, Killer Crotch. I don't know if that says more about me or more about you, but welcome nonetheless. Welcome. I hope you.
Listen, that's a perfect pair. That's a good matchup.
Killer Crotch, coincidentally, Bale's nickname in Bulgaria.
Is L Killer Crotch?
El Killer Crotcho. You have a user.
That's
What
how
is
you
this
make
Deadpool
everything
joke?
Spanish.
Yeah, that's why I'm the king of Hispanic Heritage Month on Twitch.
You're so stupid.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
They sent
They
him
crowned
the
him.
t-shirt and everything.
yeah. They crowned me
Don't
with a
be jealous,
sombrero.
Nico.
I go by Crotcho.
You were a queen. You were Queen Latine for a while there. And then
Yeah,
I came
dude.
along.
Me? Oh, no.
That's me,
Thank you
dude.
for not saying the X, though. I appreciate you.
Yeah, they started calling me Mr. Shakira.
Nope, they never said that.
Yeah, they told me that my hips
So-
don't. They told me my hips don't lie, Eric.
Your face don't lie.
My face is nothing but lie, but my hips they tell the truth.
Honestly, they should kick you off this fucking platform.
Yeah,
They should
it's
just
about
do it.
time.
Just pull
Yeah.
the fucking trigger.
Yeah.
It's
just-
years now.
Yeah, just kick me off the cliff.
At this point, they have so much again to use against you.
You know it is, man. I'm like that. I'm like the smallest mammal that missed the mass extinction that killed the dinosaurs.
What does that mean? Like all the meteors hit everybody else but you?
Yeah, all
Like
the
crocodiles?
all the Twitch streamers, all the big ones that say it. It's just like they just say one. Like all it takes is for a Twitch streamer just like one bad thing, and it's boom, it's banned, it's canceled. Here I am, the filthy little animal I am. But my community is so tiny. I'm nimble. I'm nimble. I avoid Sauron's eye.
I really think that you've done something different because I don't know how many times Bale and I have to freaking hit that report button. Bale, how many times have you hit it so far today?
At least 3 or 4.
About 3 times, even but
3 or 4 times.
3 times, 3 times of which 2 are before he even started streaming.
Before he even, yeah, you
Before?
notification you went up and you're like,
turncoats.
report. This man's
Traitors.
The moment a Twitch staff
this man's
comes in the chat.
racist.
I think there were Twitch staff in the Somos Twitch stream. I could have sworn I saw when I was on the front page. I could have sworn that there were Twitch staff in here.
Were they?
Yeah, they're called bots.
And they let you keep streaming? They didn't go
I've
like
had
abort,
Twitch
abort,
stuff.
clearly not a Latin.
You know what it is, dude? Yeah.
They gave a week suspension for the chick that fucked somebody on camera. I mean, he's really not that bad.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? That's the hypocrisy of Twitch. It's
What do you mean?
one girl can get fucking her back blown out on camera. Another girl can flash her pussy on camera, and then one
Get a week
dude
suspension.
lets it one gamer word slip, and it's like he's banned from the platform. He's an
Or
animal.
don't play with Dr. Disrespect if you're a game streamer.
Yeah. If you just so happen to be playing with, or Dr. Disrespect ends up on your team, you're banned. It's like what the
Yeah, if his voice comes through at all, there's good probability your fucking shit will get at least suspended.
I will not believe that somebody was getting their backs blown out until I see footage.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Well, you can
Google
find it. You just Google it. The Twitch girl getting slammed on on stream, and they're like, "Yep, that's a
No,
3
that'll
days
show.
suspension."
That'll show the.
You didn't get
the
banned off the platform?
that'll show the foam pit incident.
Yeah, it
you
was
want
a-
to be a little bit more specific.
Yeah, it was a 3-day ban, I believe. Right? Or was
A
it-
week,
oh,
7
okay,
days, I think.
I'm sorry, a week.
And then I think she did it again.
What did she do? Did she just come on to stream, like went live and then suddenly said, all right, go time.
I haven't seen the video, but I guess they fuck on stream.
I've seen the clip.
Then there was
You can see in the
there
mirror.
was the I know you're talking about with the chick whipping her tits out, where she was like stripping on him, but it was clothed, and then out of nowhere she pulled him out, and he got in trouble for that.
Twitch is a lot more fun than I remember.
An e-girl got Tim
Now he's gonna come
suspended
back.
for having a link
back.
that said spicy content that was a joke and didn't link to anything. Wow. God, this, you know what it is? The platform won't make up its fucking mind as to what it wants to be. So it's like, yeah, you got hot tub titty streamers, you got whatever the hell else, quite salacious content, salacious provocative content, body painters and gambling. I mean, not so much anymore, but like the top streamers are got their tits out or they're gambling, and you're like, oh, this is a fucking den of sin. And they're like, wait, you said what word? You're not allowed to use. You can't call somebody, the R word.
Yeah, you used a vocabulary word that we're saying you're not allowed to. Hold on, I'm just checking on this. Yes, people just lost their life savings in this stream.
Yeah.
Anywho, back to you.
Hang on, I gotta play the ponies real quick. But when I'm done with that, you're getting banned. It's just, I don't know, man.
What's
They're
that?
just-
Somebody came into your chat and wrote something unsavory. Yeah, you're gonna get in trouble for that. What's that? No, the titty hot tub stream is still fine. She's still got pasties on. Anywho, the chatter got you in trouble.
Do they still ban you for things that you do not on their stream? Like, do they still do that?
Oh, I'm sure it's.
Like
in
if
the
you're on
fine print.
Twitter acting unsavory,
Well-
do they still?
Well, most companies do. Like most of these social media
Yeah, I'm
companies,
sure.
Oh, really?
they do. If you get caught, I mean,
Yeah.
happens all the time. Fuck, look at Kanye, right? I mean, that's a big example. But
Yeah,
if
they
other
just dropped his Yeezy
That's
line.
an
Yeah.
exception, though, man.
Right, but if you are a large enough content creator that people see what you're doing on the other platforms. You say something that might not even be on any of the social media platforms, and then you get booted right the fuck off.
Yeah, it also transcends. It's basically the social climate in the States. Like, if you're a construction worker and you spout your mouth on Twitter and it doesn't agree with what the collective agrees with your job, they'll dox you. They'll find you if it garners enough attention.
Is that true, Matt? Is that true?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, listen, cancel those.
Just Google teacher gets fired for something they said on Twitter. Like that, the teachers were a big one because you know, especially during the elections in the Trump era, you had a lot of people saying shit on Twitter, both sides, whatever way you want to go, and they would get doxxed, and then next thing you know, the teacher's been let go. Like, that's within the culture now. Like, it's not just streamers and shit. It's everybody has that risk. Like, the best thing I could say to somebody if you just started a job, don't befriend a single fucking person on social media. Make all your accounts private so the company you work for can't monitor it, and also watch what you say on there because they're gunning for that sort of shit.
It sounds like we're living in the fucking CCP with social credit scores.
Almost. Well, pretty soon the cameras will read your face and give you tickets, and it'll just ding your social credit score.
Hey, Myson. Yeah, woof. That's why Bale's moving back to Bulgaria. He can't take it anymore.
True.
I don't know, man. You said you're in Miami, right?
No, he's in Spain.
Cool.
Oh,
I'm in
Spain.
Spain.
Fuck. Who's in Miami?
Skull Bash.
Skull Bash.
Skullbash, Miami. Yeah, I've never been to Spain. Seems nice, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
Do you need to speak Spanish to live there?
Yeah, sadly.
That doesn't seem very fair.
How's your Spanish, bud?
It's not bad.
Oh, my...
I mean, you know, it could be better.
Oh, you are asking me.
No,
anyone
can answer.
As the native.
Anyone can answer.
No, it would be nice to hear him speak in his native tongue. I don't think I've ever heard him speak in it.
Yeah, say something in Spanish.
Spanish is not my. It's not my native tongue.
It is
so
now.
I can't say anything. Shit.
Somos Twitch.
Somos Twitch, bitch.
I didn't get the fucking t-shirt.
Honestly, I don't care. Honestly, I don't care what a person does as long as they don't bug me. You said it, Keith. Don't you bug them. I wonder who's out there trying to bother Keith. And hello yourself, my son. Welcome, welcome.
It's the government, man.
All right, listen. I just watched this girl having sex on stream. There's supposed to be like the giveaway was the reflection.
Yes, the reflection.
Can't see anything.
It's
I'm not smart
very
enough to suss
poor.
that out.
The reflection is her dude was kind of hitting it from the back like a little chihuahua. He was just kind
He
of.
said it because he's a Spanish.
Chihuahua power.
Yeah. It was real,
Is that
like.
why you said Chihuahua? Because she was Hispanic?
It was quick, like little thrusts in the back.
Little thrust.
But
For
yeah, no.
horsepower, I've got one Chihuahua in me.
I mean, there's also that woman who literally spread eagled her vagina from the back on stream twice.
Once isn't enough. She wanted you to get
Ready for round 2, gang?
She wanted you to get the she wanted you to get the full experience, dude. The full gynecological experience.
It's educational.
Get a load of this cervix is what she said.
No.
She didn't ever no.
That's her tagline, dude. That's her riddle me this.
That's on all her merch.
Yeah, that's her.
I was just perusing the just chatting section.
Yeah, that's her. Did I do that?
What did you say, Mike? Say it again.
Get a load of this cervix, and then bam.
So you're gonna do it in your Urkla voice.
Did I do that? Get a load of this cervix.
Get a load of this.
I blinked at me.
Oh, what? The only person I talk to once in a blue moon is Indy. You'd still talk to Indy Fox? Where is that broad? They kicked her off, and I feel like. Well, you know what?
Did they kick her off? Why?
Cause she did the same thing Amaranth was doing, except they kept Amaranth and kicked her off. Yeah, no. Again, just more Twitch nonsense, dude. More Twitch nonsense. She gets in a hot tub stream, and they're like, "You're banned." Amaranth and countless other women do the exact same thing. No nip slips or any of that stuff. and just off.
It's
Get off.
automatically banned? Really?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Place is
I
wild,
do
man.
I do not understand this platform. It's a shame, man. Twitch always had the ability to be something remarkable, but it seems like other platforms are just on their way to just leaving this platform in the dust. Two Oak, yeah, Two Oak. Keith can't afford Indie Fox's content on other platforms. He still owes money to his bookie.
Yeah, it's because
Baseball
he
was
wasn't
rough
going
this
through
year.
my bookie.
What'd you say, Billy? You got cut off.
Because he wasn't bidding through my bookie.
Is that a thing, dude?
That's a
Yes, I
colloquialism, I
forget.
think.
No, there's an actual betting website that's called My Bookie. I was trying to get you a sponsorship deal.
Oh boy. Imagine I went full gambling
You're
stream.
trying to get Mike a sponsorship deal?
This is a great time to mention that this entire stream is sponsored by BetDSI.com.
Shut up.
Did you say
Yeah.
like, this
Yeah.
entire stream is sponsored by Bed Bath & Beyond? What did you just say?
Yeah.
BetDSI.com, where you can go and bet about all sorts of things. I don't give a shit
Yeah.
what.
And this month at DraftKings, we're doing a special discount for all you single mothers out there.
What?
They're trying to open the market to a new demographic, and they're going to use this stream to do so.
Are you a single mother who loves
Yeah,
the
because they
UFC?
know
Because
your
they know-
stream is
they know my
populated with just,
demographic.
like,
They know who my audience is. Single moms love eat this stream up.
damn, this guy's got a lot of fucking single moms in his audience.
The single mom capital of the world.
Oh God.
I mean, at the very least, Adam and Eve should probably call you. Because God knows we've taught a lot of people
Guys,
about sex.
At what
Starting
point?
with Tildy.
At what point does it technically become a dystopian cyberpunk nightmare? Like it seems like we're careening slowly.
What do you mean?
You know, when it's like, oh hey, this hot tub e-girl stream is brought to you by, you know, insert gambling website here. It's like get all the hot discounts this month.
What are you saying?
Use
It
code
needs
sloppy
that to
pig.
Yes.
become a dystopian nightmare? Is that
Right.
what you're saying? Because I think we're there, man.
Well, yeah, I
Independent
mean,
of that.
people are already basically like you do have people that tattoo advertisements on themselves.
Yeah. It's like this politician brought to you by Mega Corporation.
I put a vote Biden sticker on my arm. It's $200 a month, man.
Yeah, it's we get all the dystopia but none of the cyberpunk. I hate it. At least if we had if I had cool robot hands, it might be an easier pill to swallow that Amazon is buying up real estate in droves and
blade
and that fucking Bill Gates is the largest farmland owner in the United States.
When do we get to the point where I can just like prime 2-day a kidney? Like, this one's not doing too good.
This kidney brought to you by DraftKings. Your go-to website for your favorite
Fucking
black
kidney
market organs.
Oh, what the fuck? I paid extra for no watermark on this kidney. Damn it.
I think it becomes a dystopian nightmare the second we start having implants, and those implants have subscription services on them.
Oh
for
my
them to
God,
work.
dude.
The second you step out of line,
Yeah.
you're disconnected.
Get your
that
kidney
kidney
a
you bought
battle
from Amazon?
pass.
Is your heart valve slowing? Get the update, only $39.95. Running out of time on that heart? No problem. We'll give you the extender package.
Well, dude, literally in Cyberpunk, they've taken this to the foregone conclusion of, you know, our privatized healthcare pushed to the severe. So when like an ambulance shows up, they're like, hang on, let's see what kind of care. Oh, oof, they don't have the executive package. Let's go. Like, and they bail. Like,
Yeah, they also show up with full security.
yeah. So like, if you've got the, you know, prestige, if you got the prestige health insurance, one, you have,
What are you
you have,
talking
you
about,
have a security
man?
team.
This is a thing that's in the game.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
game,
there's the
in the
very- the
game, in
beginning,
the
yeah.
Edge Runners show, you actually see the corpos have got the high-end health insurance. So people actually like the emergency responders actually do their best to save their lives, And you get, if you don't have that, you're kind of like, they'll do what they can for the price that you pay.
Basically, the emergency responders are more like a recovery team. Like, because
Yeah.
in the very beginning of the game, you deal with that one you rescue.
Yeah, that ice bath organ stealing. Yeah.
I gotta go. I'll be back in a bit.
All right, bud.
Bye, Maddie.
Be back soon.
Is that the whole premise of Repo the Genetic Opera subs on organs? Is it really, dude? That's what's up, Paper Sirens? That stinks. That's poop. But like, yeah. How long before Amazon just starts buying up hospitals and farms?
Amazon are going to soon make pharmacies available through their service. Did you hear about that?
Fuck, dude. No, I didn't
Okay,
hear
so
that.
soon enough.
But dude, that was again me leaning into a dystopian nightmare. You know, like
It's coming. I
it's
just saw the ad for it. I was like, huh.
Yeah, it's online. It's already open. I don't know about their stores, but they started that like a month ago, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Stick to my Walgreens, thank you.
yeah, they basically come and kill the person to repossess their organs like a car. Oof. Being towed for repayment. Well, on the bright side, gang, we'll most likely be all long dead before it gets really bad.
I'll be dead. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, and to anyone who's got offspring out there, good luck to them.
Yeah, it's not my fucking problem. I'm
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. I hope my genetics serve you well, offspring.
I hope you don't get sick, because
Yeah.
they're gonna fucking take out your liver.
Yeah. Godspeed. Studies say 2040. Ah, shit. We might still be alive by then.
Well, that plan is down the drain now.
Well, that stinks.
So me going back to the savage lands in Eastern Europe doesn't sound like a bad idea after all.
Well,
Because it takes a while for things like that to catch on. They're probably about 10 to 15 years, maybe 20 if we're lucky.
Does
Liz-
it take
And
the
forever
income
things
tax.
to kick in over where you come from, Bill?
It depends on the thing. Some
Are
small
you
level
barely getting the Spice
technologies.
Girls right now?
No, not to that level. For example, the 90s, the fashion of the 90s lasted an extra 10 to 12 years in Bulgaria.
Oh, that sounds
The
so
whole-
good.
Bill
the
just heard
whole
Ace of
denim
Base
thing,
for the
yeah.
first time. Just the other day.
You just saw the
when it,
sign.
He saw the sign.
When it
Somebody
comes
slipped him a
to-
cassette tape.
when it comes to small personal technology like phones, watches, and whatnot, we catch up pretty quick. I'd say
Yeah, it's 'cause
we're
you steal
more or
everything,
less.
you bunch of pirates.
No, this is in Romania, not in Bulgaria.
Yeah, he's no.
Right?
He's no. I don't want to
He's
say
no
it.
gypsy.
There it is. That's what
In
exactly I was
regard-
gonna say.
Correct.
As long as I didn't say it.
In regards to personal tech, we are pretty much up to date. When it comes to like infrastructure tech, that takes out because the corruption is so high.
Wait, what kind of tech? What's the other tech?
Infrastructure, like better
Oh.
roads, refueling recharging stations for like electric cars or hybrids. That's gonna take a longer while. So when the dystopian nightmare of cyberpunk comes in, we're gonna be like 10 to 15 years behind.
Oh, I see. The technology
You're-
literally
you're
won't be
fucked.
there for them to.
Yeah.
You guys are extra screwed.
North America has awful infrastructure as well. No, but I think what. Well, the kind of infrastructure you're talking about is bridges and roads and everything else that are going to collapse with people driving on them. What Bale's talking about is like if you buy a Tesla in Bulgaria, good luck finding a charging station. Like that's what he's talking about. He's
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about like the technological infrastructure over there. Hello, Elizabeth. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate and stand up or sit up straight.
You ever listen to those prompts?
To the what?
To the prompts. Sit up straight,
Oh,
take a drink.
I do. Generally
Just good.
speaking, I do because it's
Yeah.
just it's good. It's
Mm.
good. It's just good. It's a good reminder, man. I should stand up more. I gotta set up this so I can start standing again. I can actually utilize the damn stand-up desk. I would say that would be considered rich infrastructure, but I get what you mean. Right. I mean, yeah, it is infrastructure, but yeah, it's more high-end versus like, just the regular old. Hey, I'm driving around. Oh, Bale. Well, did I tell
Did
you
you
guys
feel
I had
better? Are you less cranky?
you know what? I only got
Hmm.
let's see. I fell asleep around 10:30 in the morning and I got up around 3 p.m. So what is that? It's
A lot of sleeping.
4.5 hours,
hours.
give or take. Not a lot of sleep, but
Right.
I do feel a lot better than I did yesterday. Yesterday, I just like my brain was just, I was like missing things and like
You,
forgetting,
I
you know.
listened to that whole stream from yesterday. You are not a happy camper.
Yeah. Bale messaged me, "Are you okay?" I think Nikki did too. I appreciate your concern, for real.
I didn't.
No,
I said fuck that guy.
no, because Kennedy is.
You
listen,
suck, so.
Well, no, well, Kennedy is right in that. Listen, it's sink or swim here, gang. We're not gonna.
Hey, work your own shit out, man.
Yeah, we
Nobody's
see
gonna
you.
do it
We
for
see you drowning. We tell you to man the fuck up, or die.
I say, hey,
Hey,
right now would be an ideal time to swim. That's what I would
yeah,
say.
start swimming, dickhead, is what we yell from the boat. Is that all you can do,
While we're
bitch?
popping all the lifesavers. We're popping all the life jackets. Psst, one at a time.
Grab your own fucking plank, bro. Hey, there's not enough room. Hey, there ain't enough room for you on this door. This floating door, bro.
Because that's what we do. That's what we throw out to people whenever
Yeah.
they're drowning. Or just
Yeah, we just have
random
we have a stockpile of just hard wooden doors, just like ready to go. We're diehard Titanic people here. You ever tell you that somebody actually tested that because people were like, "Why didn't Kate let Leo on the fucking door? That fat bitch. There's plenty of room on there." They actually
doors.
tested.
Never said the fat bitch part. That was
It was
your
it was
addition. That
implied.
your edit.
It was
Oh, no.
implied. But so somebody actually like did it. Somebody actually like threw a fucking like went out to the goddamn ocean through a fucking door.
Wasn't that in a fucking MythBusters episode?
I think it may have been Mythbusters that did it. It's too heavy. You put two people on a door, it loses its buoyancy. It starts to sink. It starts to sink. Yeah,
Especially
vindicated.
Because I think that was that point. That's proved the point, right?
Yeah,
You're saying Kate was a fat bitch, and it could have held two people if she wasn't so fat.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
exact. If she had only skimped on a few of those treats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, she wasn't only drawn like a French woman, she was also eating like one.
Oh,
Get
Jesus.
French women are
She was eating
notoriously
French
thin,
women.
dude. That joke doesn't even make sense. French
She was
women,
eating
French
If you
women are
know, not if you
notoriously
know their
thin.
cuisine and how butter heavy it is.
I don't know, but like that's the you know, it's all the cigarettes is probably what does it.
All the cigarettes make them heavy.
No, it makes
They're
them
just
thin.
carrying
Makes
out
them thin.
pockets of cigarettes. Oh.
She wouldn't be able to grip anything anyway.
What does that mean? Was there a gripping issue?
I guess her. Or wait, is the implication that her
Is there-
pussy was loose?
Is there a gripping component that we're missing in the fucking Titanic?
Oh, maybe she had that strong gorilla grip coochie, and that's what she was using to stay on the door.
Ah,
Yeah, like a suction cup. You know, like one of those gachapon sticky
listen to me.
hands that you
You're
use to
gonna-
slap
we're
onto
gonna turn
things.
This bus right around if you keep going down this fucking street. You just said suction cup coochie, and I'm not on board.
Yeah, like a fucking just. When she just let him float away. Hello, Liz.
Shut the fuck up, Mike Cola.
There it is, Liz. Look, Nikki's in the voice chat. Your best friend in the whole world. Liz, are you still? Are you streaming? Are you on stream break? I know you were doing an 8-day. You were doing an 8-day marathon.
An 8-day fast.
Yeah, I know you're celebrating Ramadan early this year.
That's not it. Nope.
Liz is praying to Mecca right now, dude. She's doing that thing where she splashes water on her face. Why do they do that? Does anybody know any Muslims? Anybody? No. I see how it is in here. I see how it is in here.
This chat isn't as inclusive as you thought, Mike.
Yeah, no. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to report this chat to Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't be.
You're gonna have to sound like Fucker Young this fucking shit.
Yeah, no, man, I can't be the king of Hispanic Heritage Month in a non-diverse stream like this.
And not have Islamic representation. I hear you.
Yeah, something about purifying yourself, probably. I'd assume that's what it was, but it'd be interesting to know.
Confirmation on that instead of just turning that into the thing that we say here.
Yeah. Like, that makes sense to me. Like, oh, let me purify myself before I get into the God stuff.
Before, what was that last part that you just said?
The God stuff,
Before I get into
the
God stuff.
get into the Allah Akbar stuff, right, Bale?
Nope. I like the Bale confirmation, right, Bale?
Bale knows, dude.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm more than just a friend. I am an enabler.
Oh.
That's why he gets confirmation.
Bale's
already,
fucked
'cause he
more
knows that
Islamic
word.
women than ISIS.
Ah.
Look, buddy, I might be a whore, but my numbers aren't that high.
He's banged more Arabic. No, I'm kidding. All right, I'm leaving it. Uh-oh. There's a...
Keep that on.
Yeah.
Get away, back away from that particular conversational landmine, dude. Get away. Danger.
Yeah, no.
Danger.
Do you remember
Michael.
when the South Park guys tried to draw the Prophet Muhammad and immediately started getting bomb threats and Comedy Central had to like pull the episode down?
No, did that happen?
Yeah, dude, it happened in the early aughts, like right in the middle of like the Iraq war and all that. They're like, I know what
Hey,
we'll
look.
do.
Before you go down this conversation, did you
Yeah.
know I had to look up what the fuck the early aughts meant?
The early aughts. Oh,
Early aughts. I had never heard that term until you started saying it on stream.
oh yeah. Well, it's because it's weird, right? Because it's a very specific 10-year time frame, and there's no real,
But
you
I
know.
also thought that it was just because of the region in the world that you lived in, or the region of the country that you lived in. That's more.
Oh, it was a
thing that
regional
people
dialect.
alternatively- Yeah.
Yeah, no. For those of you who don't know, that's fair. You know, I just started using that term, assuming that everyone. It's about the years before the 2010s, that from 2000 to 09.
Did you know that, Bill? Did you know that's what the term meant? Did you pick up on
Yes,
it, or
and
did you know it?
No, I had to learn it, and I learned it from his ass.
Yeah, see? Look at that. Look at you, Mike. Artist, philanthropist, educator.
Educated.
Well, you know what it is, man. I've got my stupid public school education, so I do what you do, man. When somebody says something I don't know, I'm like, oh, let me try to look this up, and hopefully it'll stick. So I don't sound like a complete
That's not
moron.
stupid. There's a lot of people with university degrees who don't do that.
Here's how it looks, and here's how it's spelled. I just looked it up to make sure. That's how that goes.
Isn't it spelled odds? Isn't O double?
No.
According-
How is this spelled?
AUGHTS, I believe.
But where does that term come from?
Where'd you get all those
Eat-
letters from saying
eating again.
odds?
From the sense of ought to refer to the number 0. So I guess that's what it is. It's the 20 zeros, but like you can't call it,
that's
right? No.
that's not how English works. I don't think that's how English works. This is propaganda. This is globalist propaganda. It's
Where's
not how
Nikki? Let's
zeros
ask the
in
music
English
man.
works.
Okay, right. So okay, all right. I'm seeing it here now. I'm actually reading. So the 2000s was abbreviated to the double zeros, but double zero, each zero is an aught. So the double zeros became the aughts collectively. 2 zeros, 2 aughts.
You know,
And ought is
that's
0.
the R word.
Yeah.
Did California think of this?
I don't know. Listen, man.
Okay.
It
Hey, look at your
sounds
look
stupid.
at your YouTube chat right now, dude.
Big masculine R.
Yeah. I see your R and I upgrade you an N.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Report. Yeah.
For those of you who missed out, yesterday Matt and I were talking about our Overwatch hangout session the other day, and how that people don't use, for a while people would just say the N-word on voice chat, but now you get banned for that. So people then move to just writing the N-word in like very quote unquote clever ways, right? They'd use like leet speak to They use like leet speak to
Oh my
make-
god, this is racist.
make the N word and like, you know, like they phonetically spell it out weird. But now in game chats, as we were playing Overwatch, I found that people were just calling people N, like the letter N capitalized. Like, nice job, you N. And because of our culture, right? You know, things like even calling the, you know, the early 2000s, the aughts, right? We developed a shorthand. So the word itself then became the N word, as if it's the only one in the English language. And then now it's just capital N. And it's so weird because your brain will willingly connect those dots when you see that. So just seeing the, like, we fucked ourselves this way so hard. We've Voldemorted that word so bad that people could just call somebody a letter in the word, and it equates in your brain to being called the N-word. Isn't that wild? I just thought it was just like from like the etymology of it. I guess from an etymological perspective, like fascinating. From like an from an anthropological perspective, just wild. It's like this is what this comes to. I would have thought nerd bullshit. I'm surprised Overwatch is as popular as it is, considering how obviously dumb Blizzard is.
What happened with Blizzard?
People talk
How
a big
dare
game.
you say the truth?
People talk big in regards to like Activision Blizzard. I'm never giving them my money. Now, some people, a small percentage of people don't. I do know a few people. They gave up their World of Warcraft subscription. They don't buy any more Blizzard or Activision games due to the crazy like monetization practices, the microtransactions, the piss poor product, some of the socio stuff that happens within the company, the allegations of like misconduct at the company. Other people have issues with them kind of kowtowing to the CCP as well. People have different. Listen, if you told me you're bailing on Blizzard, there's a plethora of options as to why you might do that and make that decision, and they're all valid. Especially as a consumer, there's power in your money. Where you choose to spend your capital, that's the only true way to voice your opinion. But I would argue that the people who truly boycott Blizzard are in the vast minority. Most people, even like me, but I've never said I would. I don't particularly care. Overwatch is free to play. Overwatch 2 is free to play. It's a fun game. My friends are on it. I used to play it. I haven't played it in a couple days, but I played with Matt over the weekend, and I had a great time. It's a lot of fun. I will say this though about Overwatch 2. It's the microtransactions are awful.
In what capacity? What happens? Give me an example.
Sure. So in most free-to-play games, they give you crumbs. We'll call them crumbs. You get like in-game currency or whatever. They trickle it out, right? They want you to buy the in-game coins. It seems the same with every goddamn mobile game you ever played. It's just the free-to-play market. It's how the cookie crumbles. We're all aware of it. They want you to buy the, loot boxes. They want you to buy the skins. They want you to buy whatever. But in order to keep you playing, as you play, you progress, you get a little bit. You get a little bit for free. And then after a certain amount of time, rather than buying, if you don't want to buy the coin, you could just like work really hard at the game and you could be rewarded really high stuff. But somebody, at least this is how it was, someone did the math and figured out how much with progression and all that it would take to buy like a $20 skin. And I think somebody did the math. It would take like 9 months of like severe daily gameplay, near terminal gameplay levels, to achieve one player skin from Overwatch. That's how hard they're pushing the in-game currency. They won't even reward you a little bit for like they're not even going to bother trying to deceive you like you're getting any kind of benefit unless you buy the battle pass and or buy the coins. And that sucks. Now I just forked over the $10 for the battle pass because
You bitch.
I've got it and I don't care.
What does the battle pass do? What does it do?
It unlocks rewards. So it makes it so that your progression actually allows you to progress and gain fun little trinkets, which is part of the fun, right? Part of the fun of playing these games is like getting a new skin for your character, a new emote, a new sticker. Now, I don't particularly care for those things. All I care about myself is mostly about the gameplay. However, your character having a new fun skin, it is nice, right? If you're playing the game, part of the game is like having a cool, like seeing a cool skin on another character. Like, oh wow, that's fun. I get it. You can't do that without the battle pass, without forking over money for the things. They actually took away loot boxes. Used to be, if you as you play the game, you'd get a loot box and it was random. I think you could buy loot boxes at the time, but also you were given one. Was it at the end of every successful round? Was it if you won? I forget what the parameters, but they would give loot boxes for free, and you just got some random crap. Sometimes it was duplicates. Sometimes it was more often than not, 70-80% of the time it was crap. You got crap that you never used, little call lines of dialogue that you'd never, on a character you'd never play. But every now and then, during like a special event or something like that, you'd open a loot box, a free one, and you'd get something cool. And you'd be like, oh shit, it's just a little treat. Just a little treat, like, oh hey, you're playing the game, you're active, you're keeping this community alive, you're having fun. Here's kind of it felt like a little reward almost for playing. All that's gone. The microtransactions are now so predatory and overbearing in Overwatch 2. People, this is the first time I've ever seen this happen. People online are pining away for loot boxes. Loot boxes, one of the most, again, predatory microtransaction nightmares.
Irony.
Yeah, they are that's to put everything in perspective. There are people who are like, man, I wish loot boxes were back in this game, because that's how bad it is. You can't progress, you can't really unlock anything, you don't get anything for playing the game for free. They've got basically full mobile game, and people notice and people don't like it. Banzi says, I'm never going to give a cent to Blizzard again. What's up, Eric?
You like it because you never deal with that, right? That's not really the thing that you're there for.
No, I'm there.
You're okay.
I'm there to play the game with my friends. I don't particularly care. Is it cool when my character has a fun outfit? Yes, but you know what? I got a really wild kind of like World of Warcraft inspired outfit for my character like 5 years ago when I first got it. I think I got it during an event or something. I got a cool loot box, and that was, at the time, that was fun. Getting a little reward for a game that you're playing, a rare one. Yeah. But I think I spent $40 for the game, or maybe it was gifted to me on stream. I'm not sure exactly, but they got the $40. This time I've spent the $10 because I thought to myself, I'm not going to fork over the full price of the game, what the game was way back when, because for two reasons. One, I don't know if I'm going to be playing it for as long as I did the other one, which was a couple of years on and off. So I would say got my money's worth. $10, let's see where we go. And also, on top of all of the things I just said about Overwatch 2, one of the most important things to remember, specifically, the game isn't a true second iteration. It feels like an expansion pack. It feels like Overwatch 1.5. They're using the vast majority of the maps are the same maps. They've retooled the heroes. They've retooled some of the UI. But I want to say 90% of the game is the exact same, with a couple new players, with new players and reworked. And it's just shit to call it like.
That feels shitty.
Yeah. Except now it's like now with more characters and more microtransactions, more predatory microtransactions. Predatory microtransactions so bad you'll be pining for loot boxes. They measure just how far they can push people.
Isn't the counter argument that you don't need those things to enjoy the game?
Yeah, no, it is. But listen, it's more fun if I say predatory microtransactions. Some of the skins are pretty much the same that they're charging $40 or $50 for, right? Which is a nightmare. But I think, that's what they're like. They are preying on the people who do like that shit. They're preying on the what do they call them? The whales of the game, right? The people who are willing to, who have that money and are willing to, or even the people who don't have that money and are willing to use their credit to get microtransactions. But that's a different thing. That's a different conversation. Bansi says, I'm never giving a cent to Blizzard again. Any reason in particular, Bansi?
Yeah, when Diablo 4 comes out, I can't wait to get it through extra legal means and have a private Hamachi server set up. So that I don't touch the Blizzard installer again.
Digital Fixie. I'm a whale. That's just because you're fat, Digital Fixie. No, I'm kidding.
Oh Jesus.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know Digital Fixie's weight. I don't know anything about Fixie. Apologies, Fixie.
Lord in heaven.
Fixie's like, and unfollowed.
Right.
And tier
Might as well
3
start talking about
Yeah.
Mike's anatomy right now. Go fucking.
Time to start talking about
Jump
John
down
and
the
Moore's
pit,
wife
bro.
again. Here we go.
Speaking of Cola's anatomy, you need a
Kidding,
bra.
John. What's up, Bill?
Speaking of your anatomy, you need a bra.
Yeah, I do. I've got B cups now.
What happened?
I got fucking lazy. I got lazy and just kept eating. I kept eating the same as I did when I wasn't lazy. And that makes you fat.
Did it catch up to you?
And also, by the way, having a sleep schedule like mine is fucking horrible for your metabolism.
True.
Yeah, no. Like, a sleep schedule where it's like 5 hours, 4 hours every now and then. Paired with a eating schedule where it's like coffee, couple slices of pizza, nothing. It's just
Fucking fuel.
yeah, it's not good for the old body or mind.
You find yourself to be a little bit more mentally unstable, Michael. Are you looking at people thinking about what they taste like?
No, I'm thinking about what they look
Not there
like
yet.
dead.
Oh, there. That's something else.
That's right. I'm turning full Joker. It won't be long now until I start putting clown makeup on and dancing slowly in bathrooms. My clown shoes
With
on.
your cock tucked between your legs. Oh wait,
Yeah,
that's not Joker.
I'm
That's
turning
not-
into Fat Joker.
I shouldn't laugh at that, but that's pretty.
That's a good joke because you think that you shouldn't laugh, but yet you still do.
Welcome to the stream, baby.
Mm-hmm.
As I watch eating my dulce de leche filled donuts. The Fokker. Fat Joker.
Those
Fat
are
Jocker?
those
Oh my
are-
god. Paper sirens, you're all over the place, dude. Keith says, a fat
They're
Jack
just trying
Nicholson?
things, Mike. Jeez.
A fat Jack Nicholson. That's just Jack Nicholson, dude.
That's just Jack Nicholson, yeah.
I haven't seen
That's
that guy.
Fat Orson Welles.
Yeah, or Marlon Brando. I'll give you $1 for
That guy was in his younger
Tensors.
years. That guy was
his
that guy
handsome.
was Hollywood handsome.
He was, man. He was that old
Fat-ass
Hollywood.
white girls. I like fat ass white girls that take time.
What's up, Fixie? It's all right. It's all right. One day, Bill, you'll be fat like me. You'll see.
Just watch, Bill.
Sure,
Yeah.
hope I am not.
No, well, here's what's gonna happen, Bill.
And we are gonna fucking laugh, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna get into a horrible accident that you won't be able to work out anymore, and you, man, you're gonna get
Jesus.
fat, and
I
we're gonna
didn't
laugh
say
at
that
you.
part, Bill.
We're gonna laugh at you, dude. Oh, it's gonna be so
Bill.
funny.
This motherfucker went.
I didn't say that part. I didn't know the consequences
Yeah.
of your obesity.
Oh yeah, that was that was implied. Yeah, not that
Yeah,
you,
no,
not that
that's,
you.
that's Mike's scenario.
Yeah.
My scenario is you find out that you have nothing to live for because women won't even look at you.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think I'd rather
But
have
at
an
least you
accident.
still have access to your legs. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, you're right.
Actually,
and
if
Eric's
I have
better.
access to my legs, I can still go to jujitsu. So I think I'm okay with that.
No, you're
Yeah,
wheelchair
you're
bound.
okay.
You're
That
wheelchair
level
bound
of,
and downtrodden.
depression- Yeah.
Yeah.
Every level down depression that you go into, you put on 50 pounds. So you're gonna be a big disgusto.
This is what Mike dreams about before the sleep paralysis demon visits him. I would kill for a little sleep paralysis demon. That sounds fun. I've actually never. Has anybody ever here had the sleep paralysis demon show
What
up?
the fuck is a sleep? Well, first of all,
I haven't
what's
even
sleep
had sleep
paralysis?
Sleep paralysis is something that
That
weak.
shit
Bill just
sucks.
had a
It's something
fucking
that weak
stroke.
weak people get. If you've got weak genetics, what ends up happening is you lay in bed, unable to sleep, and then when you finally drift off or wake up, you don't fully wake up. So you're half in a dream, half awake, and what ends up happening is your body doesn't move, and you start seeing things. You start seeing. Sometimes you see an old man in a hat. Sometimes you see an old witch at the end of your bed. Sometimes there's other
Wait,
things.
why this level of specificity? Is it just like the same? Is it like Santa Claus? Like
It's
the sleep
it's probably
paralysis demon?
yeah. It's probably our fucking monkey brains all doing the same shit. But regardless, people all see the same entity in their room approaching them, and there is literally nothing they could do. Their body is like a cage, so like it's like their eyes are open and they're seeing this demon thing approaching them, and all they want to do is like wake up and scream and run, and you can't. You're trapped like a coffin. You're entombed in your body, eyes open, unable to do anything, terrified, and yeah, I don't know. And I think eventually you wake up at some
Somebody
point.
says you have this. Is that what they're saying?
Somebody said is that why I'm fat? The sleep paralysis demon's been feeding me at night.
Yeah, it's feeding him fucking
Twinkies and fucking cupcakes. Here's a little red velvet cupcake for you, fatty.
What's that voice?
Yeah, eat up, Mr. Piggy. I'm going to hell for how hard I just laughed.
At least he's respectful.
Yeah, eat up,
You mister.
Senor Piggy. This is what Mike dreams about before the sleep paralysis
he's
demon
worldly.
visits him. No, dude. Paper Sirens, you might not know this about me, but every night I go to sleep listening to murder stories, unsolved mysteries, serial killer docs.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
you wonder why he's like
Gruesome
the way
ones
he
too.
is.
I actually recited one of the stories to my lady the other day, and she almost started crying.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's
Oh,
too
shit.
empathetic, man. Because
She's too what now?
here I'll tell you the story. So these two white
I
lesbians,
would rather
Shit.
not.
these two white lesbians adopt like 4 or 5 brown and black kids, and fast forward sometime, they start creating a Instagram account. It's Instagram or TikTok, something like that. And it's these children, and they're having the best time. They are dancing and singing, and they're doing like little sing-alongs, and it's like something off of a TV show. Like they are the picture perfect family. These like you got your LGBT representation. You got these POCs, these people of chocolate. They're all enjoying themselves. They're living life. Picture perfect family. They are the envy of their neighbors. What ends up happening is, lo and behold, the kids start acting. They act erratic at school. They start stealing food, asking for food. They start showing up with bruises. School gets wind. It's like, hey, like they investigate. Nothing comes of it. Family moves. Yada yada yada. Same things happen. Kid complains to the neighbor. Kid shows up at the neighbor's bruised, says they're starving, can't eat. Blah 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 blah. This new school gets wind again that these two lesbian couples are up to near stuff. Meanwhile, on social media, still posting the same stories. Kids are laughing and singing and playing. Picture perfect family. The second school takes it much seriously than the other school, and actually do start to investigate. And it does seem that bad shit is going down. It seems like these kids are about to get saved, right? CCP will swing in and put an end to this abuse. Lo and behold, family disappears. They don't find them. They do end up finding them. They find the entire family dead at the bottom of a ravine in their burned out car. The two lesbian mothers got drunk, drugged their adopted children, the lot of them, and then drove them off a cliff. And that's how that story ends. And then one of them was never found, not even in the car. Their corpse wasn't burned alive with the rest of them, just missing. So they think that this was the favorite. This was the favorite child. They think that they may have, out of kindness, maybe perhaps murdered that one on their own before the other ones. Anyway, so I told that story to my beloved, and you can literally see like the tears start to well up in her eyes when I told her the story, like the pussy she is. Anyway, I go to sleep. I listen to these stories and I go to sleep. I listen to these stories. I'm like, ooh.
That brings you comfort? Is that what you're saying?
It's just something interesting to listen to before bedtime.
Listen, we're friends. Don't kill me first when you go on your fucking...
I'm gonna drug us
Actually,
both.
no. Kill me first.
Yeah. Anyway, but Liz, you knew the story already?
Liz was
feel
that
like
kid. Dun, dun, dun.
Liz was the
I feel
neighbor.
like you've told the story before.
Have I? I don't know.
Yeah,
Nikki, did you know the story?
No.
Well, Nikki was that lesbian.
Shut up, stupid.
You told me this story. Oh, I guess I have told it on stream before.
I don't know. I wasn't here for it then.
Nikki found the
Well,
bodies.
yeah. Somebody just burp?
I get scared of Minecraft. I don't know, man. I never trust people who try to portray themselves as a super idealistic family, etc. Well, it's one of those things where I was of the mindset of, do you think those lesbians were racist?
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, that's what I was
They're
wondering
just
about.
mentally disturbed. I didn't go into... I think
There were two white women.
Card in it. I'm like,
There were two white women that murdered these brown children.
I was wondering why you opened with that. I was wondering why you had to mention that they were white.
I feel like adding somebody's ethnicity to the story, it adds a little flavor.
Spices it up.
Yeah.
Hey, where are the white women at?
It's a little seasoning for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, white season.
So bland.
Christmas.
A little mayonnaise for you. Guys, do you think that they'll ever come up with a word that's as powerful as the N-word to describe a white person?
Cracker.
Yeah, well,
Powerful.
that's got no teeth. That's just, who gives a shit?
That's the only. That's
yeah.
the only
It's
one
almost
that
a joke.
sounds vaguely cool.
Yeah, no, there's nothing in that. That one doesn't do shit. But none of them, man. I've heard crazy
you've
ones
seen?
like Mayo Monkey and like all kinds of like people, not for lack of trying, have tried to come up with very offensive names. Yeah, very offensive,
delicious.
names
Ew.
for Caucasians. But
That's
no
not-
teeth, man.
You like mayonnaise? You like mayo?
Yeah.
Fucking gross.
I like a little bit. I like a
I've seen that.
I'm not saying
thin.
like slather it all up. What the
I like a thin like spread. Just like on the bread.
Like on a
just a
pizza.
thin
I like
layer.
Miracle Whip.
mayonnaise?
Ew, that's so gross.
You're gross.
What is?
I like Miracle Whip.
You're a Miracle Whip.
Ah.
Oh my god. No taste.
Yeah, I've seen that meme where people list off like there was like a huge list of insults for or slurs for white people, and then there was the the invincible beam. Look at all what they have to do in order to mimic a fraction of our power.
It's nearly always fake AF. Oh, you're talking about people with... I don't trust anybody who... If I look at someone's Instagram feed and it's all just the most pristine, idyllic life,
Yeah.
I immediately assume that they're full of shit.
Something's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my default is like, oh, you're fucking... There's no fucking way.
Yeah, you're hiding something.
Yeah. Because nobody's life is like that, man. All of our lives are filled with turmoil and ups and downs and waves of incredible things and awful things, and that's just not how the cookie... But when you see ones like, oh, just excellent shit all the time, it smiles 24/7 over here. It's like, no, it's not. And matter of fact, keeping up the facade is probably exacerbating shit when it's worse.
Mm.
So we laugh at them over here.
You're so cynical, Mike. When did that happen?
I was born with it, baby. It's like those YouTube vlogging families a while back. Shit was suspect AF. Liz, do you know any
Which
people
ones?
like that? Do you guys know any people like that? Where it's like, your life seems like a lie.
Like idyllic?
Yeah, I've seen a couple. But
Yes.
I think nowadays I think it's gone the other way. People are very vocal about the mental anguish that they're suffering with. Not that that's a bad thing, but just, I would say that's, at least as far as I've seen, is way more popular in social media. It's like, my mental health is really shit now, or whatever, which I think is
Shut the fuck up about it.
I think it's the better of the two, right?
Bang, bang, you're the best.
I think if you
On social media though, just shut up. You know.
well, you know what it is, Eric.
Knock it off.
People just let everybody in to everything all the time. So it's just
I like on Facebook. I don't really go on there anymore because I use it as their like journal.
what's up, CC Beanie? But I'm talking about it's on,
then-
people use Twitter as their journal, Instagram as their
Yeah, I guess
journal,
it would depend.
Snapchat as their journal, TikTok as their
And
journal.
then when it all gets better, those
YouTube.
messages get deleted, and then it's like nothing happened. What?
You just shut up about it. You know, like
Yes.
take
yes,
it
we heard you.
someplace else, non-social. Like
Or like an actual journal, or like a fucking therapist. You know?
yeah,
Trauma dumping is a thing. Yeah.
yeah.
But also I think it's people that are aspiring influencer types. You know, they their whole shtick is I'm the content that you're here to follow. Therefore, every aspect of my life, even the turmoil and mental anguish, is also part of the product. So telling you that I'm having mental health issues is also part of that. It's part of the it's kind of weird, right? It's like, oh, something that normally would be private, you've turned into content, because to be honest,
It's fucking dumb.
everything is content. At least that's how it's perceived. If you want to grow on social media, you have to post all the time, and to post all the time means you have to post even when you don't want to, even when you're thinking about, you know, horrible things and your mind's in an awful state. Well, guess what? That's just more content, baby.
Yeah, I want to say, like, regardless of like the influencer that you follow that has like 500,000, 1 million, 3 million, like, that's not fucking brave. It's not. You going out there and being like, oh, I've got issues. That's not brave. It's not bravery.
No.
It's
Well,
just like,
Well, everyone's
you
doing it.
know, the weirdest way of like being exhibitionist about this thing that you should be handling and not as in private. Like, what are you hoping to put it out in public for?
Well, I think
So
we
that
covered
you can be
that.
the person that people
It's-
use as an example.
It's clicks. They want clicks and they want your attention. Perpetually.
It's annoying because it's in my opinion, it's sending out the wrong message of how to handle that shit.
It is, in my opinion. But also, Eric, it works. People love
In
that
what
shit.
sense?
They eat it up.
They get mentally
They,
better. Oh,
they
no.
get the no. That's not what any of this is for. This is for more eyes on your platform, for you, for monetary reasons, and for notoriety. So what ends up happening is, yeah, you get more notable, man. I talk about my mental health on my stream. I don't think there's anything wrong with talking about mental health or your mental health. I think what we're talking about specifically is the trauma dumping sympathy types, but from an angle of from what I've expected, what I've seen it as, I've seen it in two ways. One, trauma dumping for validation and clout. And then the other way I've seen it is trauma dumping for internet brownie points, and honestly, and for marketing purposes, for monetization. Which, by the way, I can't imagine is healthy. It's one thing to discuss mental health, and I've discussed mental health on here as well. I don't see any problem with that. If you want to have a conversation about, you know, mental illness, some of the struggles that you're dealing with, no problemo. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about social media influencing. As a mental health sufferer, turning your anxiety, your depression, your personality disorder, your bipolar disorder into something in your profile photo that you now use as content. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't. I'm not a big fan of it, Mike. In any capacity. But it is to say that I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. That's just my perspective.
Yeah.
End of the day, it's your social media, it's your stream, it's your whatever, it's your conduct. I'm not a fan of it.
What's up, Liam? Welcome back. Yeah, I'm not what's fucked up. I am not. Yeah, I like that line. I am not what's fucked up about me. It's because trauma dumping is a thing. It's because no one can afford therapy, which is what they really need. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. My feeds are all art stuff. Hoping that people realize they are not alone. I talk about my mental health on stream. No, I just self-deprecate. Yeah, there's a big difference between discussing mental health and trauma dumping for sure. I read off my kill list at the start of the stream. Oh, like, oh, you start reading off your list like,
Like Sounds of Dark?
No. Like, Steve Buscemi in Happy Gilmore.
Literally why I said while putting on red lipstick.
Oh, I missed that. There it. Oh, you just wrote it. I see it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I don't know what I think, but I understand Eric's
Keep in
point of
mind,
view.
Like, it's taking me. I don't think I've ever cracked the idea or the code of like having a quote unquote community, right? So back in the day, community was big on Twitch. I don't know if it still is. I think it still is, right? People hold that in high regard and have a level of respect for people who can do it. I have a tendency to be sort of standoffish, right? Like, I hold everything at an arm's length. Short of you guys, but you know what I mean? Like, a bunch of the stuff that we talk about rarely makes it on stream. I'm not saying it never does, but it rarely makes it on stream.
Yeah.
So in the confidence in this small circle of the people that I share my personal life with, that makes more sense to me. So I've never been big on like sharing like a level of detail with my life outwardly towards people that I don't really know.
Yes. Yeah, no,
that
sure.
level of empathy is not inherent in me. It may be in some people.
Yeah. No, listen, I don't, besides this stream, if you weren't on the stream and just followed me on my other social media platforms, you wouldn't know a fucking thing about my life. I'm serious. Here, I'll take a moment to self-promote. Go to my social media pages. You don't have to follow me, but seriously, go check it out. And yeah, scroll through. I don't post personal stuff, man. I don't post photos of my significant other or our apartment. Like, if you just go through my feed, every now and then you might get a disappearing 24-hour Instagram story of a plant. I think I posted up some new growth on my Raven ZZ plant, which I was into, but that's about the extent of it. If I'm going through mental health stuff, now if the mental health stuff I'm going through affects my ability to create or produce or be here, I generally tell the Discord about it. But that's a very specific circumstance, and it's not for sympathy, and it's not for clout, and it's not for marketing. It's just I can't be here right now because I'm just not in a good place. But I would do the same if I were physically sick as well. Like when I got COVID. When I got COVID, I told you guys I got COVID. For the same, can't stream, got COVID, feel like shit. Same thing with the mental health stuff. But no, there's a reason why you guys. You don't know the name of my significant other. Generally, some of you do. You don't know really much about our lives outside of the stream. But even what I show on stream, it's just a tiny glimpse of what happens. Because I think my thoughts fall in line more with Eric's, and that I like keeping that stuff. That stuff's for me. That stuff is just mine. However, Eric, I think that we are in the minority. At least from what I've seen online. In regards to being an influencer, the doors are wide open, man. Every aspect of the life is just another piece of content to be made. and promoted and put on.
In whatever your currency.
Hey, Dreddy
it's
Poo.
maybe $10. And it doesn't matter how broke you are. If you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10.
Yeah, you have $10 to give her.
If you don't have $10, you probably don't have time to watch Twitch because you
$10 to give
working.
Cola. Fuck
Yeah,
her.
Who
yeah,
gave
you
that
should
money?
work.
Trying to
Dream.
earn money.
How dare you not share your childhood traumas and also tell me what you had for breakfast? Looking at you, Eric PMS twin.
Ha. Now I've shared some of my childhood trauma, but for kind of for the laugh, generally speaking. Although to be honest, it has. Listen, this stream is me drawing and us having a conversation. Now, with that being the case, the conversation has naturally steered towards mental health, right? And I've been honest with you guys as to who I am, to the best of my ability. In that, specifically, I've struggled with alcohol and drug abuse, and I'm sober. And that's, to Grover's point earlier, the things that are fucked up about me aren't all that I am, but they are an aspect of who I am. So in full disclosure, I've told you guys that much about me. However, I only talk about that. I don't talk about that on social. You know, I don't think. Fuck. I don't remember, and I don't think I've ever had like a Twitter thing where I'm like gone on and on about my sobriety and how this whatever. Not that there's anything necessarily wrong with that, but that's just my prerogative. Paper Sirens, do you think that that's partially because of your area of expertise? I feel like mental health stuff you talked about is more common in just chatting or less professional based with the person themselves or the content.
What do you think, then, Mike?
Maybe because I guess the real content that I'm making is what's behind me, right? Right. There's a reason that I've shrunk me down to just, you know, an eighth of the screen, whereas before it was closer to half of the screen. I realized that the content is the drawing, right? There's a reason why my face isn't on my social media for the most part. Actually, I don't think my face is on any of my profiles. I think I removed it all. It's just the icon that I use for my social media.
On the old one, you literally had 2 pictures of yourself. One was a selfie, and the other one was a picture with Master Canadian, I think, Priest, or was it just with Master
Priest, yeah.
Canadian?
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah. But now even that's gone. No more. No mas. No more.
No mo.
No mo. But what I'm doing is different. To your point, Paper. I've removed myself a bit from being the content. If you are the content, I suppose everything's for sale. Every aspect about your personality is for sale. Your significant other and your relationship with them, the relationship with your family is for sale and marketable and used for ads, you know, your trials, your tribulations, your ups, your downs, if it doesn't sound fucking dystopian, if that is what you're going for, to be a quote unquote influencer, that's what then the sky's the limit, man. Your fucking daily bowel movements you've turned that into something that you could market as well. Or your farts in some case is literally what people are buying. Isn't that kind of like, from like a metaphysical like point of view, isn't that kind of sick? Like, it's disgusting, but I'm talking about you are selling off parts of you. Like, you know, like your urine, your bath water, your underwear, right? It's like the internet is just buying you one small piece at a time. Your thoughts.
Can we go back to something that you said earlier?
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about like why, not necessarily why I'm not comfortable with talking about whatever that's going on with me. Like, if I'm off, right? I'm very sort of quick about it, if that makes any sense, on my social media. Hey, I'm under the weather, blah.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't, even to contextualize why I'm behind on something, I go, hey, I'm behind, right? But it's rarely, and somebody who said it in your chat, there's like, I talk to my chat about it all the time. And I was thinking about that for a little bit. Like, I wonder why I don't do that.
Oh, did somebody talk about?
And a part of me, Yeah, and a part of me goes back to what you were talking about. Like, I can understand. I have a clear understanding of why people come and check out my stuff, and it's not because they want to know about my day to day.
Right. But I
Right?
think
I lean into that pretty hard, right?
Right.
Where I go like, hey, and this again, this is not for everybody, just for me, right? Like, that's why like, again, and once in a blue moon, you could maybe pick up me talking about politics. Once in a blue moon, you talk to me, I'm talking about like, I just did it as recently as last night, where I'm like, hey, I'm dealing with a bout of insomnia, but look, here's something else, But I know why, I believe I know why people are coming to take a look at my social media. And it's not because they're looking to me for like reassurance about mental health or reassurance about their political, religious or religious beliefs or whatever it is, I post art.
Right. You post art. You post very good art. Now, I will say also,
not diminish somebody else who thinks it goes the other way, who says, hey, I think
no.
I can make a difference in somebody's life and because of a level of relatability, blah, blah, blah. It's not about that. That's not what I'm talking about at all. Do what works for you.
No. But I mean, also, let's be honest, it's kind of like a chicken and the egg in that you have primarily focused on your art. So your art is what's at the forefront of your social media presence. And by doing so, it feeds on itself. Sims and I mentioned this yesterday. What you present to the internet and how you build your community space, your social media presence, it dictates how that audience anticipates your social media presence going forward. You set your own parameters, you set your own bar and the expectations for what content you'll be providing in the future. So you've set the expectations from your audience to get very competent, high expertise level art. And that's it primarily for the most part. So with the expectations set, now they know. However, if the complete opposite can be the case for someone else. Someone else whose content is all about who they are, where they are, what they're doing, how they're feeling, what they're eating, who they're dating. If they were to pull back, their audience they might lose countless audience members if that were the case, because they've done the opposite.
Known for,
right?
Like
you've set your own expectations. Let me sit up and drink some water. It's toxic. I think Liam and the rest of you guys, I'm of the mindset whereas I follow Eric's example in that I think I wouldn't do that kind of thing. I wouldn't lean heavily into the marketing of my own mental health. I think long term, I think that's more detrimental to your mental health than beneficial. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen people go to the internet to trauma dump, looking for sympathy. I saw a creator do it. We actually had this conversation a few weeks back. There was a creator who I follow, a respectable comic book creator, who went to their Facebook, perhaps even their Twitter. I don't follow them on Twitter, and wrote a whole long thing about how they were in the throes of some pretty severe mental health issues. But at the very end of it was basically like, here, give me some words of affirmism. Give me some words of affirmation. Words of affirmation is what I'm gonna say. Translates it. Give me, validate me. Please like and share this post. Please say kind things in the comments.
They literally said that. That was a thing that they said.
All right, oh wow. So Eric remembers better than I do. Please leave me compliments in the comment section. Is what they asked for. Which I should
directness.
I should clarify. This person is not inherently a social media influencer type. This is just a person who is, as the kids say, terminally online. he conducts himself.
I'll be back later.
All right, I'll wrap this up. He conducts himself completely online. He's he's not, again, he is not taking like gym photos. He's not, he's not the influencer type. He's a comic book creator, and he looks the part. I'll leave it at that. But he is a person who he has now pushed himself into this area where whatever he's feeling, whatever he's doing, whatever he's seeing, whatever he's watched, it all must go to social media for validation at this point, because he's not marketing it, he's not selling it. He likes the clout, he likes the likes, he's getting the dopamine hits, and it's warped his brain so much that in his very dark mental health moment, in his despair, rather than solely seeking out professional help, which he can afford, he's not a poor person, he's successful at what he does. So rather than seeking mental help or reaching out to a loved one solely, I'm not saying he didn't do this as well, but he also thought, I hope to God he did the other stuff before doing this, and it wasn't just this. But at some point, his brain went, I need to go to social media and ask people to give me compliments as an escape from the mental health prison that he found himself in. Which is fucking... I mean, like, we're joking about being in a cyberpunk dystopia. The technology isn't as fun, but the fact that a person would be struggling with this stuff and think, I know exactly what to do, and it's not just go and speak to a professional. It's I gotta go and post about this online, because that is, I call that taking the pill that gave, that poisoned you, and expecting the pill that poisoned you to cure you from the poison. Nah, man. I would argue that that I wouldn't be surprised if his condition wasn't exacerbated by social media, and him going back to the social media well looking for validation is only making it worse, only just adding to his issues. And it's sad, but and sure enough, dude, this dude had a heart attack like a week or so ago. The poor bastard.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, he had a widowmaker heart attack. Fucking dude. I mean, they're unrelated. I'm hoping they're unrelated, but rough, man, rough. But also, I know that because he was public with it. But I understand the life-changing thing. And if I had a heart attack, I'd tell you guys in the community. I don't think I'd keep that under.
Better.
Yeah, but like that's different. But I feel like that's different. Like if I broke my leg, I'd tell you guys too. Different thing.
I was like when I had my gallbladder attacks, and I was like, "Yo, You're not gonna see me for a while."
Right. It's more like, hey, I'm going through this thing right now, not for
y'all friends.
Not for the clout or support or just to inform you guys of what's going on, so you don't think I just bailed. I mean, that's fundamentally
really nice
different. Right.
Yeah.
As if that's going to do anything. That's a 5-second band-aid fit. That becomes a crutch.
Mikey Shannon, you gotta check your text message real quick so I get disapproved by you.
Huh. I don't look at my texts on stream.
I know, buddy, but this is kind of important.
Oh boy. All right. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll do it in a bit. Okay.
This piece looks beautiful. This piece is ass. So far. But we'll see how it goes. I've been meandering here. It's been 2 hours. I've done nothing. I've done nothing in 2 hours, basically.
You touched all of our hearts.
That's me. God, it's hot and fucking here again. 85 degrees, 50% humidity. Alexa, what's the humidity outside?
Right now, the humidity is 92%.
God
Also
damn.
Tomorrow's weather.
No. Did you hear what she said? Did you hear the number that she just gave?
No, I missed it.
75, I think she said.
92%. Bale.
Ugh. What for humidity?
Yes.
Ugh, that's gross.
92% at 85.5 degrees in here. Yeah. Awful. Horrible. Disgusting. I have my window open. It's rainy and relaxing. I had my window open, but there is a hornet's nest somewhere outside, and I had 2 hornets coming here. The first one died in my humidifier, which haha sucks to suck. And the other one, I have a 90 whatever percent alcohol spray in a spray bottle, and as it flew past me, I just sprayed the shit out of it. Sorry, I had to do something with one of my plants. Whoops. Holy hell, it was snowing here yesterday. The hornet killer.
Dude, the weather is so crazy here. It's still so warm that we still have a lot of mosquitoes running around. Even the bigger boss level mosquitoes. Like, I'd go out on a walk after dinner, you know, my typical 10-minute digestion walk, and I'd come back with like 2 or 3 red spots on my legs.
Wow.
Pain. What do you want?
Holy hell, it was snowing here yesterday. Wait, where are you? Where are you at? That it was snowing. Also, hey Grove, dude, nice job. I saw some work you posted the other day in the Discord. Well done. For those of you who don't know, we have a special art section in the Discord. We have a everything section where you can talk about whatever and share your memes and whatnot. But we also have, for those who put the artwork in, share their stuff. Colorado. What? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? You're trying to do this?
Command not.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Matt.
What's up, buddy?
You ready for Overwatch tonight?
Oh, fuck yeah. I haven't played it in like
no,
a day and a
because you're
half.
sleeping tonight.
No, we're doing it early. We're doing it. So, like, once I'm done with this stream, I'm going to be hopping on.
When are you gonna be done with the stream? I downloaded it, but I'm afraid to play with you guys because anxiety.
Nikki doesn't want to be called the N-word. Again.
Are
Chanel's
they
not
like?
there. It's okay.
Is it a toxic like talking community?
Well,
Yeah,
we do have a
yeah.
full squad tonight.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
no, I mean,
no, but I could watch
here's
though.
the,
You know.
Here's the thing: is it's like you will get the people in the text chat
Yes.
just start running their mouths at each other, especially if it's
Yes.
like a team that loses. They just start eating each other alive.
Yeah.
But there is no like we're in Discord, so you don't got to worry about the shit talk like
Oh, yeah.
like
Oh.
via actual voice.
Yes, you know, being in the voice chat there is not mandatory. So you can opt into the voice chat or not. You don't have to, you know, like in some games that automatically talk, like Call of Duty, for example, you're just immediately in the voice chat. Like, so, you know, you're immediately getting called racial
You can
slurs.
opt out in that, but yeah, he's probably
Yeah.
a 12-year-old white kid.
Yeah. Overwatch is not like that. You could choose whether to hear the voices of others or just not. Actually,
Also,
yeah.
a lot of people aren't talking because we were like hello and we tested and there was like one dude who's like what's up.
Hey, what's up, everybody? But yeah, no. But meanwhile, if there was ever a place that's Call of Duty, you don't really need to talk if you're playing team deathmatch.
No.
It's a free for all. Either you're good and you got fast twitch reflexes and you know the map and you're good, or you're ass and you suck and you don't have fast twitch reflexes and you die and you're frankly a liability for your team and they're gonna shit on you. But no, like there's no real like I've been playing Call of Duty since the PlayStation 2. I have never been in a lobby where someone's like, okay, everybody, let's line up. We're gonna do a fucking flank formation. You know, we're gonna do a fucking. We're giving them the jaws of life. You know, Team A, such and such. Here, you flank left. We'll flank right. we'll meet them in the middle.
You
Never.
actually make fun of the dudes that try to do that. That's why they don't do it anymore.
Well, dude, it's like
'Cause you make fun of them for being cringe.
it's cringe as shit. Now, if you're playing competitive and you're doing something like you know, like you're like a last man standing, kind of disarm the bomb, I totally see that, right? Like if you're sneaking around and, you know,
Yeah, if you're playing with randoms.
yeah. I get that, right? But TDM is a fucking kill or be killed. The end.
I mean, a lot of the time too. Like, I haven't joined into a Call of Duty like voice chat. Well, trolling people notwithstanding, but like I've been on Discord for how long? Like I don't ever talk to real people in the game. Fuck that. I did that for how many years in the early years? Fuck that. I don't need to talk to you.
Man, I've cursed out so many people. I talked about this dude. I'm shocked I haven't been permanently banned off PlayStation. I used to tell people how badly they sucked. I would not only tell them how badly they sucked, I would take photos. I would find photos online of dildos, like thick, veiny, realistic-looking dildos, and I would send them to people and be like, "Hey, look, this is you playing the game. Look, I can't believe I found a photo of you online." And I did this,
I would have
dude.
thanked you for choosing a veiny one.
Yeah, dude. I'm literally, when I am not monitoring my behavior, I am the fucking most toxic person, dude. The most negative, vicious, toxic person. And I love it. Yeah, no, I would actively like if I could have made my opponents cry, I would have definitely tried. But yes, I'm surprised. To this day, I'm surprised I wasn't banned off of Call of Duty, because if we were losing on our team, not because of how badly we're doing, but if we were losing on Call of Duty because we couldn't kill more than you were dying, I would just go off the fucking rails, man. I would say like a guy with like 2 kills and 20 deaths, and we're down by like 10, but the reason because this kid can't stop fucking dying. I better hope they had their sound muted, because I would just start berating them. Just the fucking worst
Dude,
insults.
nowadays you would be banned within minutes.
Yeah.
They're like a dolphin's butt, man. Watertight.
Early Overwatch was insane in Europe. I used to hang out with a friend. We'd play WoW, and then you go play Overwatch to chill. They would get into racial slur matches 15 seconds into the game, because people wouldn't pick properly. They'd pick, and my buddy, who was from Norway,
oh boy,
who speaks with a very American accent, he goes in hard R slurs.
Oh boy.
It was insane.
I played a lot of Rainbow Six Siege, and that community is pretty, as they would say, toxic. But
Yeah.
I have to say the worst since back in the old day, modern times, the worst I've ever seen was we were playing Vanguard Deathmatch on a Saturday, and this dude said the hard R N-word every time he got a kill, and he got 33 kills.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have the recording of it somewhere.
Wow, he went full fucking Michael Richards.
Somebody dared him to do it, and he was like, okay. And then he went on a tear, and every single kill he'd say it.
Oh my god, this is racist.
Dude, I was once playing.
When you're on the internet dares you to be racist, then you gotta oblige him.
I was once playing with a Jamaican team.
I had a band.
There was a Jamaican team I used to play with from Queens. So like we would have a great ping. You know, like they're from there's a part of Queens literally called Jamaica Queens. And there was a community of Jamaicans that were really good at Call of Duty and play there. So I would add them, and him and my neighbor Dave, fucking killer, dude. This guy, he had a 3.0 KD ratio, and he was a rusher. So we're talking like he was the kind of guy that would like sprint towards a corner, slide in, turn the corner, get headshots, all on a PS4, on a PS4 and a controller, of all of us, he could have been like an actual, he probably could have been a pro. He was the real deal. Me, I would fucking dude, I would do all the cheesy shit, dude. I'd corner camp. I'd leave mines everywhere. I'd fucking, you know, I'd be like behind him picking up like extra kills as they were trying to go after him. Anyway, we're playing with a bunch of randoms. You know, it's like a 6-man team. It's me, it's Dave, it's a couple of the Jamaicans and a couple of guys. Dude, I can't tell you how many times when we had one of the Jamaicans in there with us, N-word used. Just N-word casually. Just fucking toss it in there. Just chill. Here's just a little N-word for you while we're playing Call of Duty. I think I hear an ethnic accent. How about some N-word? And you know what, dude? To their credit, they are unfazed by it. They never gave I mean, they'd fucking usually start sometimes they start cursing at them. I think they may even thrown a couple of games at the various assholes. But what are you gonna do, right? End of the day, it's Call of Duty. You could report them, but you know that's not instantaneous. That's got to be reviewed. It's got to be listened to.
I mean, here's the thing: no matter how many people you report, you're not going to get rid of the ignorance or the, you know.
Well, the other thing is people just make new accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warzone's free.
Yeah, they get a new account, and it's super easy to get a new Warzone account. I had a junk one. I had a junk one that I would use. They don't generally ban IPs. Activision doesn't usually ban IPs. So
you know, Blizzard did though, so you never know nowadays with the merger.
Oh yeah, well they didn't ban my IP. I've got a few junk emails. Thanks, Bill. I got a few junk emails that I use to make alternative accounts on Blizzard. So I've got a handful of Call of Duty accounts. I've got my main one and a couple other ones. So it's really not that hard at all.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I play a lot of Warzone, and I'm constantly facing cheaters. Like, I don't think we've ever had a day where we played Warzone and didn't come across at least one group of cheaters. And that's the bigger problem. Like, say what the fuck you want to me. I don't care. Just let me be on a level playing field.
Oh no, I watched. Ah, fuck! I should have sent this to you, dude. I watched I gotta pull this up. I have to pull this up to show it to you because I couldn't believe this. I saw this yesterday on Twitter. God, I hope I liked it.
Matt.
Yes.
Joe said he'll kick your ass in Warzone.
You know what? I'm not even gonna shit talk. You probably will.
That'd be fun. I want to watch you guys play.
We actually, our final game of the day, we did win.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a good Call of Duty player, but like, I don't know. You watch some of these dudes' videos play like that in Apex and shit, and it's just like, what the fuck?
All over.
Do you
Well,
do
in
anything
our mind. No. Oh, do you do anything? Okay.
Besides play Apex, like some
Give
of
me
these
that
guys are
Apex.
good.
Nikki's like, adios mio.
I don't have the time to perfect that fucking skill.
Miguel, adios mio.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Hang on, I'm going into my Twitter likes. Twitter likes. Oh, Henry Cavill Superman. They gave him the curl apparently in the new Rock Johnson movie.
As long as he's back.
Fucking time.
Fuck. Who cares about a curl? Just get the right actor in there. No more bullshit.
Yeah, here. Let me show you the.
Shave his head. I don't give a fuck.
Let me show you the new soups. Same old soups. New soups taste. Here they go. Look at him. Look at that. Look at that beautiful man there.
I swear to God, the guy looks like Geralt of Rivia. He's gonna be in everything now. Like Henry Cavill's gonna be in everything.
Good.
He deserves it. Fuck
Good. Good. Yeah.
He deserves it.
One of us.
He's a
One
decent
of
actor.
us.
I think. Is Henry the only new action star we've gotten lately?
Well, I mean, it depends because you've got like Ryan Gosling and the other guy trying to move into that. You still have what's his face, Captain America. The Gray Matter is a pretty good movie. Keanu Reeves is still in action. I mean,
what about
but he's not. But he's older. He's like the older generation. Like the guy made The Matrix. I'm talking about,
Chris Hemsworth.
Is he really an action an action guy?
I mean, I'd
Has
say
he done anything?
Yeah. His whole trek right now, especially with his Netflix movies, are all action. He's got that one that he brought out that did well, so he's got a sequel to that coming out.
Who?
You have Chris Hemsworth.
Chris
You
Hemsworth or
have
Chris
to
Pratt?
classify Chris
Evans?
Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth.
Thor?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know
Thor
Thor
has
was
an
in.
action
I didn't know
movie
Thor
now?
was in action movies. I know fucking Pratt has been in a ton.
He's got on Netflix. He's got, I can't remember what it's called, but he plays like part of a like essentially mercenary group, and it did well on Netflix. And now he's got a sequel to that coming out.
No shit.
Like all the Thor movies are technically action adventures. Like he's not really known for drama.
Yeah.
That one movie he made that was like a spy thriller, I can't remember what it was called, was fucking terrible.
Well, didn't Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling do a movie recently, or is it?
Yeah, Gray Matter. It's
Gray
actually
Matter,
pretty
yeah.
fucking decent.
I like that movie actually.
It's a popcorn flick. It's not, it's good. Well acted. Action's pretty
I mean,
awesome.
listen, it makes sense that they
Has
make
some
the Marvel
sarcasm and
guys.
jokes.
They take the Marvel guys and turn them into action heroes because why not? They're fucking buff as shit, dude. And Marvel movies,
they're in the best shape of their lives. Like,
Yeah.
it,
And they're recognizable.
and it makes sense. Nobody's in a Marvel movie and is like, well, I'm going to go into serious drama. And the ones who do, unfortunately, they get typecast because of Marvel, and they end up kind of falling on their face. I mean, look at Jon Snow trying to do anything else besides a Game of
Jon
Thrones.
Snow. Oh, hey, check this out. Here, check out this Overwatch clip. I'm playing it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here, let me mute it, so I don't get like in any kind of trouble. Here, but watch this. Look at the Soldier 76. Look at his reticle. Look at this. Boom. Locked on. Literally fucking not even within a frame changing. Did you see that shit? Play it again.
So what you're saying is this guy's cheating? Because
Yeah,
he
no,
also
dude,
has a...
dude, look, you cannot physically move your mouse that fast, and also it stays completely locked on. His entire screen moves with that character. It's.
And he also has a Korean name, so yeah, that's cheating.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at
no, that was going right
Dude.
from one person to the next.
Yeah.
That's horseshit. I will say Soldier does have that move somewhat, if you have his special,
If you
but
have
not
his,
to that degree.
If you have his ults, sure. But basically, it's like people were like, "Oh my god, he's using tactical insertion without tactical insertion." Is it insertion? Wait,
No,
I'm being a pervert. I'm being a pervert again.
Always penetration.
My mind goes right.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, I like that people have embraced Henry Cavill for more roles. I think he should be the next James Bond.
Who? Cavill? Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, Cavill. And he's
I mean,
gonna
he's
need the money
British.
because he's painting the most expensive Warhammer 40k armor.
Maybe if we get him as James Bond, we'll get a decent James Bond game.
Oh,
I like James. Dude, I've downloaded all of them you can find on abandonware sites. I like James Bond games.
I only know the one, the famous one.
I have 4 or 5 of them. And that doesn't even count like GoldenEye's emulation or anything like that.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I missed that. I missed that somehow. I missed that boat.
It was only like 4 or 5 years really where they were producing. That's because Daniel Craig was at it. They did like GoldenEye Reloaded, Quantum of Solace, and then they had the final one, which I can't remember the name of. It was based off a script they wrote that they didn't use for a movie.
Hey, is anybody else here watching Spy Family?
Is it Owen Wilson?
No, it's anime, baby.
Oh, no.
Matt only begrudgingly watches anime.
Yeah, only if it's, extra nudity, extra gore. It's like my burger's extra.
I'm reading the manga. You're reading the manga but not watching the anime?
I'm doing both, baby.
Ah, man. I wouldn't mind reading the anime. I'm reading the anime, reading the manga. I would mind reading the anime because reading an anime is for suckers, as we said yesterday.
Download the Shueisha app. Your first read-through should still be free.
Black Lagoon.
Black Lagoon.
What's
Sounds
Black Lagoon?
It's a porno, I think. It's
Oh.
a
No, that's
it's a
about
1970s blaxploitation porno.
Oh, I'm in.
It's about contraband. It's about pirates and contraband. It's good.
You mean pirates and booty?
Hey now. Wait, so Matt, who else is playing Overwatch with us?
We've got Crash Test will join us, Alex, Man with Two Brains will be joining us, and then Julian.
What
So
about
with you when you join in, we'll have a full team.
what about Man with Two Cocks?
He'll be there. You know, he's got 2 cocks, but unfortunately both are under 4 inches.
8 inches of pain.
No, that's 4 inches of whatever, and then maybe 4 inches of discomfort in the other hole.
Well, you know what?
They're vertical, he told me.
With two
not side by
with
side.
2 cocks, that's a real interesting round of DP.
You ever feel what it's like to get double penetrated by one guy? No, because you're a freak.
Two Oak says it's Crunchyroll Premium. What is Spy Family is Crunchyroll Premium, aka CP.
Fucking no need ass abbreviation. I got an acronym for you.
So no, well, you know, listen, I want to just, you know, this way I get to say that Two Oak watches CP. Yep.
Yeah, I see. I don't know. Is CP a disorder that I don't remember?
No, dude, CP is abbreviation for the worst video you could think of on the internet. I don't want to say it. I literally can't say it. I'll get in fucking, like, YouTube will fucking kick me off the fucking...
This is like a puzzle I didn't ask for. Now I gotta think about it.
The first word is child.
Oh.
Yeah.
Child pom-poms.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the auto mod. Ha, that's funny.
I thought the worst video. No, there's worse than 2 girls. I like how Two Oaks over is watching beheadings, and he gets to 2 girls. He's like, "Oh God, this is distasteful."
It's Crunchyroll Premium, baby. Hey, Bill, is that how you watch? Is that how you watch Spy Family? You watch it on Crunchyroll Premium as well? Where'd he go?
I thought we were just pirating everything.
Where'd that little scamp? Where'd that little scamp run off to?
Bail.
Yeah, he's probably taking a fucking Bulgarian shit.
Extra rough.
Hello, Sanaki-chan.
Yeah, I don't know why they call it a restroom when I'm fighting for my life over there. But I was brushing my teeth. I was listening.
Oh, he shit out a full pierogi somehow. It didn't even digest in his body.
Oof.
And that's why he doesn't bang Polacks anymore. Anyway, hello, Sanaki-chan.
Here we are.
Can you say Polak? You probably can't, right? I probably should have said that.
That's not the best,
think-
but that's okay.
But no, it's okay.
I
They're
think
white
still can.
people. They're white people. That's
Oh,
fine.
that's not what.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm brown. They're white. I win. I can say whatever
Get
I
out
want.
of here.
Yeah. Listen,
I speak for all the Slavics here. You can say it.
Yeah, listen, I'm the king of Hispanic Heritage Month. Two Oak is going nuts in the chat. Two Oak is losing his mind.
Stop.
Usually I draw in an anime style. I draw in like a hybrid comic book manga style. What kind of drawings do you do, Sanaki-chan? Sanaki-chan. Or chibi style. Chibi style is fucking adorable, man.
Aww.
Hey, Bale. Is the girl from Spy Family? Is she drawn in a chibi style? She looks like she's drawn in a chibi style.
I think children are by default drawn
Chibi.
So, yeah, Tanya.
What a fucking cutie, dude. I truly didn't think I was gonna like that show, man. You know, it's family. It's
I wanted to talk to you about it more. It truly is like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but on crack.
yeah. No, when you said that, I didn't understand what the hell you were saying when you said Mr. and Mrs. Smith. But you know, on crack. You said that a bunch of times now, and I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about. But it was the numbers, man. was all these people were watching Spy Family, and I'm like, what is it about this show that makes it more compelling than? And then I watched it. I'm like, okay, that's beautiful. It's a beautiful show. I do SCP, if you know what that is anyway. What's SCP, Bale? Do you know what that is?
I have no clue.
I also do Country Humans. No, these are new words to me. Mr. and Mrs. Smith wasn't that good. Oh, I think it was fun.
I like that. Is it you talking about anime or the movie?
The movie, anime.
Yeah, movie's good. What about the anime?
Yeah, I will say, Spy Family, it's a little bit more slice of life than I've ever watched before, because you guys know what I like, man. I'm kind of a shonen action adventure kind of guy. You know, I watch One Punch Man, My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan. Like there's Mob Psycho. There's a kind of a through line there, right? SCP stands for Secure, Contain, Protect. It's basically like the secret organization that captures and secures anomalies. That's cool. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Well, Elizabeth, that's Nikki. Nikki does it. I'm if left to my own devices, I just let everything go. Everything goes to hell. Everything goes to dismay.
There you go.
But yeah, I'm up to date with the manga, and it just gets better. If you overlook the one flaw, I wouldn't call it flaw.
What would you call
the
it?
one it could be called a flaw or a weakness, maybe a nitpick that this super spy can't put two and two together. That his wife that is like brutishly strong isn't what she says she is.
Right. Or even that his daughter. Just it's impossible. Like there's some things that happen though. It's like it's impossible, to do what she does without there being something different.
Yeah, but in that world, because that looks to be like World War II era.
Yeah.
Because with all the naming and whatnot, it's hard to go that she's supernatural, she's psychic or something.
Right.
I can understand that, but with the wife, it's like, okay, I get it. This is the only thing I need to look over, but I'm on board this train.
I didn't know, but apparently SCP-106 is literally an old man's decaying corpse. Would look adorable in a maid dress if you altered the trunks out. The movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith broke up Brad Pitt's marriage. Is that true?
Oh dang!
I heard there's some allegations about him.
That was the one where him and her started fucking while they were filming it.
Oh. And the next thing you know,
I don't know why you would choose Jolie over her though.
Over Aniston?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I would. Aniston looks like a man, dude. That face is rough.
Jolie looks like the fucking Crypt Keeper, bro. She's half a step away from Sarah Jessica
Yeah, she
Parker
looks like it now, dude, when she's in her 50s or 60s or whatever.
Hey,
but
okay,
then, dude,
so
she was
Aniston
hot.
didn't look hot as shit in
Not as hot as Angelina Jolie, dude. Angelina Jolie was like a fucking like.
Yeah, well, she hasn't been hot since Hackers.
Dude, her face was perfect, man.
Dude, here's the thing, but I would say Aniston is better at this age. But even then, Aniston was. I would have stuck with Aniston.
Simping isn't bad. Simping is
fucking weirdo
shit.
Jolie carrying around blood and fucking lockets and shit around her neck. Fuck that kook.
Simping is king shit.
Oh, he did fuck that kook actually. Never
mind. Yeah. Even that was hot. Carrying around
Good
blood.
for you, maybe.
Making out
Billy
with her,
Bob Thornton's blood.
Yeah, making out with her brother.
Nothing says sensuous relationship like hillbilly blood around your fucking neck.
Hillbilly blood, incest. She had it all going for her, man.
Dude, his blood is so hillbilly, the vials stink.
Dude, also just looking at Angelina Jolie and fucking Jen Aniston, Angelina Jolie probably fucks like a demon, dude. She's crazy.
Yeah, but we
She's
all
got
know the
crazy
truth
pussy.
about girls that fuck. Exactly. Then you gotta deal with crazy.
Well,
like,
nobody said he
pussy's
should have.
not worth crazy.
Well, he never should have fucking married her. That's the problem. Like he's an idiot for that.
Should have just banged her and not let anybody know.
Dave says Jen Aniston drinks placenta from China. That's why she looks so young. What did I say yesterday?
Where do I get that Chinese placenta?
Who was slurping up fetus?
Ow.
Through a Capri Sun.
Yeah, I said, God, I said some. Oh, it was Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is drinking up adrenochrome from the back of a fetus like a Capri Sun.
Once you pop the top, fun don't stop.
Yeah, Dave can only afford. He can only afford one round of adrenochrome per year because he's middle class.
Oh, social system's a little harder than they say.
But Dave,
hello.
he only grabs the most delectable of Vietnamese children. Only the best for him. I could tease Dave about that. He's Vietnamese. Dude, Dave told me a story about his dad and him and his upbringing. It was wild. I'm still shocked about that story, Dave. It's fucking crazy.
Don't lurk. I was watching a horror movie one night and I took a photo of like it was a clown, but it was a ventriloquist type doll, right?
Yeah, I saw it on your Instagram.
And yeah, oh yeah. I just went and I immediately was like, Dave Trent, I gotta tag him. He was not okay.
Why'd you tag him?
Because I'm always sending, well, not always. Before we used to always send each other like creepy shit,
Oh,
and
I
then
see,
we started doing it again, like very, very just like random. But that night I was like, I'm definitely fucking tagging him. Okay. Enjoy work. Ish.
Enjoy work, Dave. Sneaky little sneaky Pete over there.
Sneaky Pete.
Sneaky Dave. Nikki, what do you think? Jennifer
What's up,
Aniston, Jennifer Aniston, or the other one, Angelina Jolie? Who would you bang? In like 2005 or whatever the fuck, 2006.
All right, hold on. 2005, Jennifer Aniston. Let's see.
I'm gonna use this opportunity to go to bed because it's almost 2 a.m.
Goodbye, Bale.
Yeah, if you wanna watch some anime in the Discord, just let me know.
Wait, what would you suggest next, Bale? Because I'm all caught up on Spy Family now.
Oh, you're caught up in Mob, I reckon.
Caught up on Mob, caught up in My Hero Academia, at least the dubs. Chainsaw Man doesn't come out until late. I think it might be out later tonight, but that's just one episode.
Yeah. So let me open the recommendations list. Delete. Nice. Do you want something more comedy? Do you want more fantasy adventure? Do you want something more
I'd say, you know, man, here we'll figure this out.
serious?
We don't have to do it right now.
Yeah, let me know what type of mood you're going for, and I'll just pull one out.
Okay, bud.
Oh, I have one that I think it will make you cry by episode 3.
Cool. I'm down for crying. As long as I could do it on the internet and tell everybody.
Let me see if it has a dubbed version, because there are some anime that do not have.
Aniston.
Wait, hang on. Share a couple pictures. I want to see.
Oh, from 2005? Just
Yeah.
spit all over the place. Jesus. Okay. Here is what I am seeing. Where is this?
Yeah, just take like the 2 best of each.
Sure.
Please.
Yeah. Oh, look at you being all nice. Okay, hold on. You know what? Let me see when this fucking thing was published first before I. Okay, 2005. Okay.
Try not to just like command you.
Okay, the one I mentioned
No comment.
is the one I mentioned is like a full-on slice of life. I don't know if you're down for that.
What's the name of it?
Discord.
Bakuman.
Bakuman. Oh, wait. Is that the fucking that's the fucking dude. Oh, I'm a manga artist and this is my life.
Yes, but
Boo.
no. Yes, but there's more. It's made for us. It's made for artists.
Okay. I saw that one. I saw that one in the list I had.
Oh my god, I forgot you sent me pictures of this lady or whatever on Discord.
Who? Oh, that lady with the pussy out?
Sarah Silverman.
Sarah Silverman.
While we were still doing the reviews, you did say you were interested in doing the hentai sitcom.
Oh yeah, I did say that. No, listen. Even fucking Bakuman, I'd watch that. I'm just teasing you.
Okay, well, let me see if there's a dub, because it's not on this play. There should be a dub. There's like 3 seasons of this bitch.
Matt, are you ready, baby? You getting ready?
Oh, you know me, I'm at 12 o'clock, friend.
Oh, boy, it's always high noon where Matt's at.
Oh, wait, hold on.
It's high noon.
It's in the
Lord.
waistband.
That's why McCree's like that, dude. That's why he was named after him to begin with. It's Cosby Room.
Oh, Nikki, I just saw your message. Time to pull out the Tommy gun.
Oh man, I was like, I had no idea that happened, and I was like, bye.
What are we talking about?
The message I texted you.
Oh, the one you sent me?
Yeah, but
Can we talk about that, or?
I mean,
They've been banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're banned, and I mean, I don't care.
I don't care either. Yeah, that's your call, buddy. Your stream. Your stream.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not finding a decent dub for Bakuman.
Bakuman! How do you spell Bakuman?
Is it Bakugan?
Yeah.
No, with M. B-A-K-U man.
Okay.
Man.
Like Pokemon. Like Pakumon. All right, hang on.
Yeah, but with a B.
Let me turn my VPN on, because I'm definitely going to a legal part of the internet, because I would never do the other.
Good job, Michael. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, that's me. That's me,
So,
baby.
You try to do your Fat Albert impersonation, it sounds really bad.
No.
Like you're gargling.
Oh my
What?
god, dude. No, it's not here. Whoa, hold the fuck on.
Hold the front door.
There's one anime I don't think you're ready for yet that also does not have a dub.
It's just people getting fingered.
God willing.
Oh, people are playing Pokemon Go. They're playing the Pokemon Go Halloween event.
Did you stop playing that?
Yeah, it's just taking up too much of my time. You know, I'd rather watch anime, play a couple rounds of Overwatch, that kind of thing. Play a couple of rounds of Overwatch. Bakuman. Let's see. Come on, give me the dub. Give me the dub. Give me the dub. Give me the dub. There are 3 seasons of the show, Bale?
Yeah.
Come on, Bale.
The third one is like extra short.
30 gigs. 55 gigs? Bale.
Bale, go to bed. Go to bed. He's not listening now. Or stay for 15 minutes.
Yeah, here, Bale. I usually go through here, looking for a dub. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you where I found some action, Bale. Here, over here. You know, I actually can't go to that website unless I have my VPN on. Verizon and Google both shut it down. They're like, this connection isn't private. You can't go here. I'm like, is it that I'm in danger, or is it that you just don't want me? You're not allowing me to go to this site.
It is a secure connection. It's HTTPS, so.
No, it is a secure connection. It's bullshit that they just know what's on that site. So they're like, yeah, we're not allowing you to visit this site, even though you pay for internet, to protect you from yourself.
But yeah, but Bakuman it has big time uploads. But if you don't want to do that, we can do.
No. Dude, I'll do. Listen, man. I've got a. Wait, what'd you say? Wait, Bakuman is what now?
It's a big upload.
No, I don't mind it being that many gigs. I've got gigabyte internet, baby.
I don't know if it's dubbed though.
I know. I saw that first one too. It's so brief in the description. I would hate to like download 30 gigs of things only for it to be like subs only. Oh, dude, it's also spelled differently, dude. It's not. I thought it was MON, like Pokemon, but it's man.
No, it's man.
It's man. That's a man, baby.
That's a man, baby.
Blow me, says Keith.
It's a man, baby.
Dude, I don't know if you've done this already, but having the Mel Gibson just fucking blow me. That's a great.
From what
Let's
I'm
do it
hearing
right now.
here.
I can't wait any longer.
Okay. From what I'm reading here,
bitch ass
only the first 7.
You bitch.
Only the first 7 are dubbed. Everything else is dubbed because the people who were doing the dub went under.
Sorry, Bale. I was trying to find the one where the guy says, you know, he's like, "Do it now, bitch," or something like that.
TLDR no dub. Only for 7 episodes.
Wait, ever?
Well,
how dare
if
they?
someone picks it up to redub
Oh, I
it from
see.
the start, maybe.
Is there a place you could stream it from, like a Crunchyroll, or I mean, like I'll do like a free
Yes.
trial. I'll do like a free trial on
Yes.
one of those sites. Can't believe they're making me do a free trial.
Yeah, I'll just send you my login. Also a good opportunity for me to rewatch it. Because I haven't seen it in a few years, and I first saw it when I started my first comic book project. It was like the big 180 pages graphic novel. I needed to get physical therapy because I was overworking my shoulders area and I wasn't sleeping well. So in the 3 days that I needed to recover from that, I just binge watched it. And I was ready to do comics.
Well, dude, I get it, man. Like, it was only 13 episodes that I watched, but Spy X Family, just a couple nights. Not even like a full day, just a couple of evenings. Just sitting down. It's so easy to just get lost in it, you know?
Yeah, well, when the shows are good, you just
Yeah.
you just grab food and you just get cozy, and that's why people often gravitate towards the quote-unquote cozy anime, because it's perfect for that. Nothing really happens, especially with like slice of life anime. Nothing really traumatic actually no, it's not true. Nothing really happens, and you just sit there and enjoy yourself.
Guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna start getting ready for the stream.
All right, dude. Are you doing a?
I'm ready.
What time you want me to?
Alright, chicks.
What time you want me to join the voice chat?
We're gonna get started around 7, so whenever you're ready to.
You mean?
I'm gonna jump in
right.
there in a minute. I just gotta go get
All right.
something to drink.
I'll hop in there around. Hey, the daily reminder. Daily reminder. Nikki Prince. I haven't cleaned my printer out yet.
All right, I'll see you in there, buddy.
See you in a few, bud. Nikki, are you gonna try to play O-dubs with us? Baby.
Baby. When are you guys playing? I gotta go soon,
Oh,
but I want to
shit.
see you guys play.
About 10 minutes. 10 minutos.
10 minutos. I could watch maybe a round.
Okay, all right.
I'm nervous to play, and the last time I played games with you, we won't talk about that. But I did try, so I'll pat myself on the back.
You tried. Listen,
Yeah.
trying is important.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's who the real losers are. The people that never bother to try in the first place.
we go. Look at you.
I stole that line from Little Miss Sunshine. Yeah, the fat blonde one loses the pageant. She's like, I'm a loser. And then her grandpa was like, no, the real losers are the people that never bother to try. And then he dies.
Oh.
Good movie. Good movie I just spoiled. Rudy. Rudy's here.
Rudy.
Matt for the longest time would be very confused by me calling her Rudy.
Oh, like who you talking about? Yeah.
He'd be like, who?
Like,
I'd be
how's
like-
your wife doing, Rudy? Like, who?
Yeah,
the
I'd
fuck
be
is
like,
that?
I'd be like,
My dog is dreaming.
I'd be like, tell Rudy I said what's up. It's like, who the fuck is Rudy?
Alright, I'm gonna head out. You clean your printer, and if you're gonna watch Pokemon
Thank you, Bale.
tomorrow at a hour where I'm awake and sentient, let me know.
Oh. Okay. All right. I'll message you. Bud.
Yeah. Alright.
Good night, buddy. Sleep well.
Good night, Bale.
Good night, little Bale. Little baby Bale.
Oh, almost jinxed.
He's I'm imagining he's got his onesie on. He's got his teddy bear. He's got his little comrade teddy bear. He's got a little AK-47, little green uniform.
So yeah, I had this idea, best friend, to get like
To make a team?
my tattoo idea.
Oh, yeah.
I want a rendition of me. I'll send out, some photos, the same photos to about maybe 3 or 4 different of my artist friends, right? Pay them, of course, for commission. Make sure they confirm I can use it for a tattoo, and I kind of want to do like a collage.
Oh, okay. No, that's beautiful.
I think that'd be A, super supportive of my friends, but B, like I could walk around that shit and just be like, look at this fucking art, man. This is me in different eyes of artists. And then I want to stream it. I think it'd be pretty cool if people saw me get it tattooed.
Yeah, no, that's fun. Yeah, I get behind that.
Yeah. Now the question is, should I do color or should I just do black and white because I'm thinking just black and white.
I'm partial to just black and white, but that's my aesthetic, as the kids say.
As the kids.
As the children say. Out of the mouths of babes. They also say the word bussin', Nicole.
Oh, bussin'? I
Mhm.
hate that word.
I hate it too.
Bussin'. What was that song?
They also
back in
say
the
on
90s?
God.
Bustin', baby.
Bussin'.
That ass be bussin' on God. I fucking hate it.
Does Liz say any words like that on her stream?
No.
Is she terminally on TikTok?
I don't think so. I don't know. Ooh. Lizzie Boo Boo, new puzzle needed when you're available. It's a really pretty one.
Lizzo says,
Oh, look, she's back already.
Hi, Jen. I was watching
Hi,
Liz. I was watching Liz. She was on stream last night. Was she on stream last night wearing her like yellowish dress?
Dress. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I think she had a really cute one on when she was playing lightsaber. Lightsaber? Beat Saber.
Lightsaber.
So I'm wondering. I want John and Moore to do one too, right? That'd be pretty cool. I'm asking you since I have you on chat right now before I forget. 'Cause
Nikki,
you know me, I don't like forgetting stuff.
Nikki
But
Keith says Liz was wearing his favorite dress.
keep it clean, Keith. Keep it clean.
Keith,
All right, so we got
Keith doesn't know how to
MD.
keep it clean. He's an animal.
JA, maybe. I have to ask him. Skull Bash. Skull Bash rendition would be pretty dope.
Skull Bash, sure. Scully B.
Scully B. I like that. I'm putting that on there. Scully B, MD, JA, 3. I'm not doing it. I can do the pig one though, because I haven't done the Togepi in a while. I haven't done Togepi in a hold on a second.
Nikki, you
Nope,
ever buy Liz nice outfits to wear on stream?
You know what? When I was hanging out with her, I did ask her. I was like, "We should go shopping the next time we hang out." Listen, I like to make people. Okay, listen, guys, just bear with me, okay? I like to make people feel good, whether it's like words of affirmation or like gifts or something. You know, after depending on, you know that, right? Like
Yeah.
me sending stuff or whatever. But I thought like, you know, with Liz minus me breaking her fucking headset. I was like, that'd be pretty cool to have like a dude. I was so embarrassed and I was so fucking flustered that day. I just wanted to crawl in a hole. I was like, I gotta go. But I thought it'd be fun, and I'm like, you know, and then, you know, of course it'd be up to her if she wanted to wear anything on stream or not. But we were talking about it as we were passing up like this plaza of stores and stuff, and they had one of my favorite stores there, which is a shirt that had like the peekaboo. Actually, I got this shirt from there too. But the shirt, the peekaboo,
nice.
like kind of by the chest, it's they had it there, and I was like, we should go there next time.
Yeah, why not? Why the hell not?
Have a little what's it called? Fashion show.
Oh, you have Liz put on a little show for you, a little private show.
Yeah. Yes. We'll go to like the bigger changing rooms.
You're gonna sneak away into the fucking handicap changing room. Meanwhile, there's some disabled kid out there trying to get in. Like, hey, what's all this squishing in there?
Squishing. Oh God.
What's all this? Hey, Hey,
What's
somebody's.
that
I think somebody's mopping the floor in there.
I think you have a. Do this one.
Somebody fixing mac and cheese.
You know, that just sounds like thicker than it needs to be. That's disgusting.
You know, Liz can't play Overwatch because she's got a crazy brain.
It's the motion, right? Motion of the ocean.
Yeah, she's got a weak brain, I think is what it's called. She can't take the movement.
How dare you?
You know, I was like this close, Mikey. This close. See that?
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
I'm driving to go see her.
Oh, just now?
Because I was, I think like maybe yesterday or 2 days ago, I pick up on Liz pretty well with certain things, and I was like, I just really want to hug her. Just like, I feel like something. I was like, we should be hanging out right now.
Oh, it's very, very nice of you to want to spend quality time with your friend.
Of course.
With your white friend.
My white friend. Oh my God.
Listen, you're giving back to the white man because they haven't clearly taken enough from you and your ancestors, Nicole Gonzalez.
You know what?
No. Kindness is nice. Kindness is good.
Kindness is nice. Yeah, I try my best.
Bum. Is Liz feeling off? Is she feeling weird?
Oh my God, racism, Michael De Nicola.
No, she's good. Today's just a little off day, but I did like for me, I've always like even when I was hanging out with her, I just like picked up on not like bad vibes, of course not bad vibes, but if I don't know what it is, but I can tell when someone's super stressed without saying anything, even if they're like streaming or whatever, and I'm like, and then I'll just like I'll just be like, hey, how's it going? Like, and I'll ask for a hug. I'll say that I want a hug, knowing damn well I'm just there to hug that person. In this case, it would be Liz.
Hugging Liz.
Hugging Liz.
Giving Liz a hug. Smelling her up.
Smelling her up.
Yeah, listen, going to Liz's house, giving Liz a hug.
And more.
Smelling her underwear.
Ew.
Going to the dirty laundry hamper, giving it a
whiff. No, thank you.
Checking the inside of her undies for crusties. I could use a heck of Okay, all right, yeah, sure. I'd give you a hug.
Yeah.
What is that?
Knife.
What is that emote?
Little knife. Stop talking. I like Reese. I use this one a lot.
No, that's good. That is good. That's good animation.
Yeah.
Okay. Enough of the silliness. I am going to saunter over to Matthew's stream. Is he up yet? Is he streaming?
No, he's not on yet.
Oh my god, man. Maybe I'll just... Is he in there? Because maybe I'll just keep until he's ready to go. Until it's go time.
Well, yeah, because he also does a starting soon stream, a screen that takes maybe like 5 minutes, I think. So.
Almost there. All right, hang on.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna head over there, but I'm gonna keep streaming until it's time, and then I could. This way, I could raid him.
Nice.
That's
What
Keith.
the fuck?
That's Keith when he jerks off into his own mouth and starts choking on it. Okay, bye guys. I'll see you Thursday. No, actually, no. I'm not leaving yet. I'm leaving my Discord yet. So I don't know if you're allowed over there, Nikki, but I'll be in the game chat and Matt's.
Of course I'm allowed there. I'm
okay.
an alpha mod.
Hi, I'm over here now. I'm streaming, just to give you guys a heads up. So is that okay?
Hello, stream again. How are you?
Is it okay that I'm in here on stream?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
My OBS is being a bit of a bitch, so I'm just getting that figured out.
Yeah, no, I thought might as well. I never have the opportunity to host you, bud. So.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. Keith just says, "Fuck you, Mike." Did you hear what I just said about Keith?
No, what'd you say about him? That I couldn't say that.
Oh my god, dude! I made this noise that said, and then Nikki said, "What's that?" And I said, "That's the noise that Keith makes when he jerks off into his own mouth." Which is, that does garner a "fuck you, Mike."
He's
I think.
after your own mouth sound like. He's like, I've got it recorded. I'll send you it. It's not what it sounds like.
It sounds way cooler than that, man.
Right? You're making it sound stupid.
You're making it sound bad, dude. When I do it, it's awesome.
Who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe you should. I was gonna say stream it, but to a different website.
Yeah, to a different place. That's not. Yeah. That's not Twitch friendly yet.
A place of magic and wonder.
Wonder is Twitch.
I'm not even changing my title. I'm just changing the fucking game.
Hey, do you know this dude that Nikki and Liz are talking about? This cat.
I've seen him in yours and Liz's chat and Nikki's before.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
He's getting frisky, right?
Liz is wonderful, but like, people get attached to her.
It's because she's so sweet, dude. People don't get attached to me the same way they get attached to Liz, because one, my tits aren't as nice, but two, I'm prickly, man. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm a little prickly. Especially yesterday. Yesterday I was on a tear. I was being pretty rude. Apologies. Yes,
listen,
Nicole.
you make any I wouldn't say female, any streamer uncomfortable, right? You just shouldn't. You gotta just kind of take a fucking hint, all right?
Well, that also does talk to that culture that is unfortunately bred by like the incels, which is like, what are you talking about? I donated to you, like you owe me.
Yeah, there is.
Like you owe me the attention.
That is.
I don't even think he's done that, but I don't think so.
He has donated. Oh, so he hasn't even given her money. This is.
I also don't even think he's but I could be wrong. But I obviously wasn't paying attention enough to him.
Yeah, no, but to Matt's point, that is definitely a thing that
yes
goes on, where audience members, especially of female streamers, they feel like they are owed attention, time, affection,
because then in their incelling mind they go, well, there's all this time I spent on her stream, I could have been dating.
Right.
So to them, now that person now then becomes the blame of why they're single.
Right. Yeah. And it's pretty sick, man. It's like, and then they do the I'm a nice guy. I'm a fucking nice guy.
Yeah. I'm a nice guy until I fucking bury you.
Yeah, that's what I also don't understand. Like, they were upset that, like, they didn't like that one time when Liz was talking to you guys while she was streaming.
Oh, is it that same dude who was like, I'll come back for the nice stream?
Yeah, that was the same one. So, like, he got banned from her stream, and then when I was streaming with her dueling, he came up, and I don't think he ever showed up in my stream, maybe one time, but I think if he follows me or is in my Discord, he saw that I was dueling with Liz, and he popped up and he was talking, and he's like, your dual stream won't work for me. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. So then we banned him on my channel. And then poof, he pops up like a fucking dandelion. Like one of John Moore's little hairs just popping up.
Like John Moore's little pubes.
Nope,
Yep.
wasn't going there.
John Moore's little pubic hairs.
Wait, how do you know his pubes are small?
Yeah, Nikki, how do you know that?
I didn't say pubes, you did. I was talking about his little curly head.
Yeah, that's exactly because
hair on his head.
Yeah, the hair on his head, because John Moore's pubic hair, oddly enough, grows on the tip of his cock too.
Class.
He calls it the alfalfa.
Yeah, John. The head of John's cock looks just like Bob Ross, but Filipino.
Oh, what a pretty peen.
A happy
Bob
little,
Ross is a saint.
a happy little sperm.
Accident. I hate you. It is 7 though, anyways. Okay, so how are you gonna be playing for a couple hours, Maddie, or 4? I don't know.
I'm going for as long as I can. It's Matt's call.
Like,
wait, I'm sorry. What was that?
11 p. Because I have to leave, but I want to hop back on the PC around maybe 10 p.m. Central. So you're gonna be still playing, or Mike, are you still gonna be on around 11 your time?
Uncertain. At some point, I might need to, shit and
we'll be going until probably like 10 or 10:30.
Okay. All right, cool. Because I do want to watch you guys play just to see. Obviously hang out. I'll be lurking on your channel.
Fail.
Fail we will.
Yeah, she's the Gargamel to our Smurfs. She wants to eat us and watch us fail.
Area?
Is he really the voice of Gargamel?
I'm pretty sure he was Gargamel in the movie, wasn't he? I think. I don't know. He can't do a poo anymore. Who cares?
They took a poo from us. Much like Sylvester Stallone takes a poo from his prostitutes. Am I right? Hey! Hey now!
Hey now.
Nobody thinks about the hooers.
Stupid.
I wish I had a little monkey back behind me that did that. Like there was a little button I could hit, and it would work like a Chuck E. Cheese, Five Nights at Freddy's kind of like animatronic. Just like hit the button and just
Actually, would be pretty fucking cool.
That'd be freaky, dude. The little monkey just comes to life when a bad joke plays. Just hit the drums. Oh boy, I'm sorry.
I will be back later.
Later, buddy.
Later.
Bye.
Good luck. Bye bye.
I'm sorry. I feel like you always have these troubles, Matt. These OBS trubs.
Oh no, I'm live. I'm starting soon.
Oh shit, you're in the starting soon screen?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Well,
I'm up.
It's
all because I switched from Streamlabs to OBS.
Perfect then. Warning: this channel is intended for mature audiences. That's the notification I just got.
Good. I wish I could do double the notifications. We don't take no shit on this channel. By the way, Alex and
bye everybody. See you all over there.
This is Mike. How's it going, Mike?
Hello, cuties.
They've all watched your stream, but they've never talked to you in person, so.
That's for the best.
We do have one more who is taking a fucking nappy poo.